Hey guys!
Hello, hello. First of all, let's make sure our sound works because last week we got on here last time and there was no sound and
Yeah, it was no sound.
we had a lot to say.
But we're here. Happy Friday. I know that you can see us and you can hear us. If you press that thumbs up and you just say hey in the chat, that's how we know we can see and hear us. Happy Friday. Welcome back to another live. You guys could be anywhere in the world, but you are here with a rich and jazzy life.
Wow.
Bringing in your Friday with happiness, love, good laughs, a nice cocktail, and just good fun times talking about cruising and life and all that jazz.
And today we got a hot topic.
Yes,
a good one.
We got a hot topic. The topic is Virgin Voyage.
So we just finished our series on YouTube of the Valiant Lady, where we did the French Daze Ibiza nights itinerary, leaving out of Barcelona, going to France, going to Italy, to Spain. So the dope itinerary.
Yeah.
We actually did it last summer.
Yeah.
They have the exact itinerary available right now.
Yeah.
People are on it right now.
Yeah.
And we wanted to give a full thorough review on the itinerary and the cruise ship because we want to take our time out to talk about this Valiant Lady. And if you are looking for information on Valiant Lady, we got it for you right here tonight.
Oh, we're giving you all the deets, all of the things that we like, we don't like, all that jazz. So just stay tuned. And it's a giveaway. If you guys actually watch this playlist, this whole series of us on the Valiant Lady while we were doing this French Days and Ibiza nights, we are giving away a prize. Okay, not one, but two. Right? Two prizes.
Yeah,
one prize for our members only, one prize open up to everyone else. Yes, members, you can enter twice. A member could win 2 times. So as long as you were watching, you'll be able to answer the questions. It's fun. It's all in good fun. And
6 questions.
Yeah, 6
5,
questions.
and we say a bonus, but it's 6 questions.
Yeah. So let's see who's here. Hey, and we apologize for being late. Lord knows we were running around the house trying to get, the girls fed and them settled. And Richard had to make sure he get the camera set up because we are just coming back from a trip. So we are just coming back from a trip. So we have to make sure that all of our camera equipment was packed up in another bag. Richard has to unpack it, all for him to pack it right back up.
Setting up. It took a minute.
Yeah.
So we're going to get into our review first. Then we're going to do a lot of the chatting and all that, right? Let's jump right into our Virgin Voyage review. And then we'll do some chatting. We'll do some questions. We'll do all that. So that's what's on the itinerary tonight. Yeah.
So if you guys have questions as we're going along, ask the questions and we're going to get to the questions. Like we're going to stop, answer questions, all that jazz. So if you have questions about anything, it don't have to be about Virgin Voyage. If you have questions about anything about cruising or anything like that, ask us, write it in the chat and we will get to it. Okay. And if you see us if we skipped a question,
ask it again.
Ask it again. Yes, ask it again.
Don't take it personal. Just ask it again.
Thank you. I just want to say thank you, ladies, for complimenting my lashes.
They noticed.
Yes, my members know. We had a long discussion about my lashes yesterday. And yes, the girl fit me in and I got them redone.
She got a slight flip, guys. Slight flip.
Not like before. Yes, Richard loves these much better. So, right.
Give him a side profile. So a complete side profile. Probably gotta get. see the flip.
You be doing too much. All right,
it's so on my face,
Hi, Amari.
Oh, Amari, are you here?
Yes.
Hello, Amari.
Hi, Amari.
Don't leave, Amari. We have to talk about a lot of things on this live, okay? So you cannot leave. All right.
What is he gonna talk about? Virgin Voyages?
This is Virgin Voyages. This is adults only cruise.
I'm about to say
Amari.
he has no interest in
Never
this.
mind.
And it's going to be a long time before Amari will be on some Virgin Voyages cruise. It's going to be a good,
15 years.
No.
14. Something like that.
He's 5.
It'll be a minute.
It's going to be a good 13 years before he can go. All righty.
So jumping straight into Valiant Lady review.
Yes.
The first thing we're going to talk about, the first category on this list is going to be the ship design, the overall ship design. This is not including the accommodations. We're going to talk about the room accommodations separately. So we've got some positive, we've got some negatives. So we're going to start off with the first positive.
Well, let's jazz it up, Rich. You're so professional and all that jazz. This is Rich and Jazzy's likes and dislikes.
Oh.
Loves and I
this
don't
love.
love.
Oh,
Okay,
this love is
these
not a word.
this love no more. But you get what I'm saying. These are the things that Rich and Jazzy personally like, and we just don't like about the Valiant Lady. Okay, so yes, he said that already. But I like to be his echo, but with a little bit more pizzazz and jazz, and a little bit more season, a little bit more bam on it, because Richard, you gotta give the people what they came for on this Friday night.
Thank you. Always being the yin to my yang. So,
So
it was necessary. This is why we work. This is why we work
this is why we work together
together.
in harmony.
This is why we're better
harmony,
together.
harmony,
You wanna-
harmony.
now you wanna kiss me, right?
No, I'm not messing up my gloss and these nice lined lips.
My lips are dry, yo. Hook me up. So, ship design.
We have some chapstick over here. Would you like that?
I don't want no chapstick.
I always keep the chapstick here because Rain and Royce do their little pictures and stuff here, but I guess we must.
I really have no interest in chapstick.
Oh, okay.
So,
all right. So, thank you all for the compliments. I truly, truly appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Okay, so ship design. Go ahead, take it away, Rich.
First positive we're going to talk about. We really like the overall ship design. It's sleek, it's modern, it's swanky, it's virgin, very just beautiful to look at. Seating everywhere around the ship.
So many
lots
places
of
to
that. I think they really. My first impression, even when I first got on Scarlet Lady, was just that Virgin Voyages has so many places to sit, but not just loungers all over the place. Beautiful couches, colors, and just really
all different
nice
types
looking.
of seating.
Instagram worthy. Probably one of the most Instagram worthy cruise ships is what my first impression was.
Yeah.
And Valiant Lady, it also keeps up with that.
Right. If you say you can't, if you're into social media and you say you can't take no nice pictures or TikToks, girl or guy, what you doing?
It's a content creator dream.
It really
Virgin
is.
Voyages. And the Valiant Lady is definitely living up to that.
Definitely. Absolutely. Are we doing like you then me, then you then me?
I think that would be appropriate.
Oh, okay. So we love that on the Valiant Lady. It's a sister. Because it's the melanin for me. Got the tag all out. It's the melanin for me. Okay, it is a beautiful brown skinned. I mean, she's like my complexion. And I love that. I love that for us because, me growing up and doing acting and all that stuff, it was very hard. The colorism is real. But to get a wonderful girl of my complexion on a ship,
it's a beautiful thing.
It's a beautiful thing. She looks gorgeous. I mean, the body is bodying in that mermaid fin. It's really, really beautiful. That is the only ship that she is on. Every ship, they said they're going to do a different culture of a mermaid on the ship. The Radiant Lady, which just came out in May, there is a Hispanic, a Latina woman on it.
It's really the inclusivity.
Yeah.
Never has there been a cruise ship in the history of the world that put a black mermaid on there. It's a beautiful thing.
There is no cruise ships that has a black woman, period, on the outside of the ship.
On the actual outside. Now, some cruise ships are inclusive. Disney's great, Celebrity's great,
especially the Wish with all the little Disney princess and princesses. Oh my gosh.
Edge Class on Celebrity has a lot of artwork that's great, but for Virgin Voyage to put it on the outside of the ship, amazing. Aesthetics outside, besides the paint, the lighting.
Ooh, I made this
lighting is also good in the inside and the outside. You hooked that up, huh?
I shorts.
You are so distracted by that.
Oh.
So
you make something good. You be like, damn, I did my thing.
Sometimes you impress yourself.
Right. I'm sorry, guys.
You.
I had to get in the zone of this cocktail.
So the lighting, when the ship is at night, they actually, our first time when we went to Bimini, it was amazing. When we saw the ship at night, we came back to the ship at night. It was our first time being outside of the ship at night. And we were blown away. The entire ship was red.
Oh, yeah.
And now you could see here how they have some kind of writing there. On this sailing, when the ship went to Ibiza, it was amazing. We came back and you could see the words Ibiza on the ship.
Oh, yeah. They can change the words
lights,
on it. Yeah.
using the lighting on your balcony.
Yeah.
So that was really cool.
Really,
I haven't
really
seen many cruise ships that are really aesthetically that nice looking, using lights and all that. It's really, really nice.
Yes, I am drinking a sangria. Thank you, Janelle Townsend. This is the same thing I was drinking last night, but I made it better tonight. I added a little zing to the zang to the zing zing
Tonight's
zing,
got a little
and
extra.
then I put a little bit of pineapple, the little chopped pineapple in it. Oh boy, with the cantaloupe. What happened to the strawberries? Y'all ate a bowl of strawberries?
They ate them this morning. That was their breakfast. I asked them if they want the fruit platter or if they want
It's the
just
fruit,
strawberry, and they said
fruit platter, like we on a cruise. Well, ladies, would you like a fruit platter?
it's top-notch service out here.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Another thing that we really love about the Virgin Voyage ship design is that it smells really good on the ship.
It's got that smell.
It got the
A good smell.
It has. I think it's the jazz. I think it's the jasmine smell.
Mm-hmm.
It gives me the vibes of when I go into hotels in Dubai.
It's a very elegant, classy
Elegant
smell. It feels luxury. It feels a little bit exotic. It's a good one.
Right. That's my new thing now. When I go on these cruise ships, I'm paying attention to the scent in the air. Disney has a scent. Virgin has a scent.
Disney's scent is extremely unique.
Yeah.
They have probably the most unique, but Virgin has a nice, clean, modern, appropriate smell.
Now, I never been on no Carnival ship and noticed no scent. Carnival, step it
Yeah,
up.
there's a scent, all right.
Carnival of Royal Caribbean, I need to step it up. Y'all can put something in the air. The smell, because you know how when you smell something, it makes you think of a certain, a certain place, a certain time.
Mhm.
Like now, when we smell the fragrance of jasmine, we think of Dubai instantly because that's when we first was like, "Dang, what's that?" We had to ask them at the front desk, like, "What does that smell?" They even gave us incense to take home.
We still have.
We still have, yeah. We
refuse to burn it because then the memory's gone.
Yeah. They gave us like a packet of incense. They were like, "Oh, we give this to everyone, and burn this and think of us." And I'm like, I'm not gonna burn it, but I'll buy some other jasmine. But
you know who else has an incense? A scent that pumps in the events is MSC.
Not this comment right here. Sounds like Virgin has a make you smell.
That might be what they're going for. To be very honest, they could be going for that. Je
ne sais quoi. When they say you eat oysters, it's an aphrodisiac.
Yeah, I could see. Right, so that's probably what Virgin is going for. Actually, aphrodisiac smell. Right. So, what else?
Mark said Carnival do have something.
Yeah, they do.
They got something, all right.
But it's not coming from Carnival.
Somebody said my Carnival ship smell like cigarettes. Moving on. What else we liked? Richard already discussed like the outside, but also on the inside of the ship, the lighting. It's kind of dim in there.
Yeah.
It's giving me sexy. It's giving me, I'm at a really nice swank restaurant. When you go in the restaurants, a nice swank restaurant in Manhattan, a nice swank restaurant in Vegas. The lighting is dope, especially on Scarlet Night. The hallways turn red. Love it. They really give you, it's not just bright lights everywhere and everything. Like the lighting, lighting sets the mood.
It sets the mood.
And not a sexual mood. It sets the mood for having fun, or if I'm supposed to, just enjoying my meal and hearing some beats while you're eating. It really is it's a vibe.
It is.
It's a vibe. If you go on a Virgin ship and say you wasn't feeling the vibe or you didn't have no vibe, then you are not the vibe. Ooh. Sometimes you are not the vibe. No, surely. Everyone is not the vibe. And that's okay. Maybe Virgin's just not for you. All right, moving on.
So we got some negatives.
You ready to wait for the negatives?
Yeah. So the first thing is, I'll let you take that because that is your complaint more than mine.
The pool is too damn small. Okay. Virgin Voyages. Here I am, ready to get in the water finally because ain't no kids. Mm-hmm. I'm up here thinking I'm gonna do me a couple of little laps.
See, this is where the lies come in. What laps you be doing on pool? When have you ever went on vacation and did laps?
Richard, we have proof.
What proof?
We have proof on YouTube. When we went on our honeymoon, we had that little private pool, and I did a lap, and I was under the water and everything. I was doing it.
That was one time in your whole life of vacationing.
Listen,
on a cruise ship.
I ain't doing no laps on no cruise ship. There is no space to do that on any cruise ship.
Which is why, to me, and this is my opinion, is that the pool doesn't really matter. The pool is there for vibes. It's there to chill. I like how they have the day beds all around the pool so you can sit there.
It's for profiling. I get it. Like Fabian said, the pool is for profiling, not swimming.
Yeah.
I'm
not against it.
I think it should be more than one pool. I also think that they lacked. You see, everybody see right here on a topper on an upper level instead of
An infinity
stupid
pool.
that stupid net thing at the top. This is where the dockyard is, but at the top, instead of the stupid net thing that everyone is so afraid to go on and just take a picture, they
Well, it
should have
also
put,
hurts.
and it hurts like hell. They tell you don't wear no shoes. You need to wear shoes on it. Anyway, it should have been an infinity pool, like the way that the Mardi Gras has
Mhm.
a infinity pool. You definitely dropped the ball, Virgin, if you happen to be also watching.
Infinity pools
Infinity
on cruise
pools,
ships are, it's just
gorge.
such a good look, especially an aft view, because as a ship sails, to have that view, and many cruise ships has it. MSC has a beautiful one. Mardi Gras
Mardi Gras and the
Celebration has a
celebration. Yeah, it's on
beautiful
like deck
one.
9. Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah, in the back.
aft view infinity is
Or 10.
really just a beautiful, beautiful look.
It's really, really nice. And I love how, and I'm gonna give kudos to Carnival for that.
Mhm.
The beach, like the loungers are they're inside the pool too.
Yes.
Carnival did something right there. I was like, okay, Carnival getting sexy.
Yeah.
They needed to do that on Virgin Voyages. You guys dropped the ball on that. That would have been really dope.
Mhm.
Besides just having that one pool, everybody squished around.
MSC's killing it too because their elevator rides the back of the ship where you can go up and down and see the pool.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
So it's
Yeah,
really
yeah.
beautiful how they do that on
All
MSC.
they get the seashore movie one on it. I'm sure it's
Yeah.
on the seascape as well.
That's right. Primo also has the infinity pools, and it's just such a good look. Infinity pools on cruise ships. Something about the water with the ocean behind it. It's what cruising is about to us.
Yeah.
So that's another positive negative there.
Did we want to get to a question?
Mm-mm.
No.
No, I got them started here.
Oh, okay. I didn't make it sure. Alrighty. What's your next?
So the
negative?
next negative is there's almost no. Now okay. When they build out, they order 4 cruise ships, any of them, right? Even let's refer to Carnival. If you go on Vista class, they're all going to look the same. If you go on a fantasy class, they should all be same layout. I really don't like when every single thing is exactly the same. And the problem with Scarlet Lady to Valiant Lady is we could barely find anything different. It was so minimal.
It's so
when you
minimal.
go up on the Lido deck, there's a random ice cream fixture.
Yeah, it's a melting ice cream,
which is not on Scarlet. And outside of that, there's not a whole lot. So that also brings to another part that is different, but then not good different. On Scarlet Lady, they have that area that has the swings with the pictures behind it, and you could take a
Live,
really
love,
nice
laugh.
right. You get really nice pictures and all that. That area on the Valiant Lady is empty,
non-existent. It's just there and it's empty with a bench.
and it's weird because
Or even if it
on
is
the
a
other
bench.
ship that's out now, Resilient Lady,
Resilient
there's
Lady.
something there. So something happened with Valiant Lady that ended up being an empty room, and we just don't know why.
On the Resilient Lady, it is almost like pieces, like horses, like you're on a carousel.
Oh,
that's what's on the Resilient Lady. I don't know what happened. Maybe the company the contractor they was working with didn't come in time to put it on the ship for that area, because it is completely empty there. There is no Instagrammable spots in that area, and they needed something. The 3 things. It's supposed to be something 3. I don't know what happened there.
So that room is empty, but overall, there's just no change. It's like you're on the exact same ship. I get it; the layout would be the same. The artwork is not different. They didn't even change up like the colors of the couches in one room. There's no change.
Because Mark says it's on back order.
Yeah, it's
right.
It must be,
and it's going to be
missing.
My thing is, bring it on the ship while everybody's is on there. Just cut that little portion off. Tell people they got to walk on the opposite side and put it there. Just put it there. Don't wait for the ship to have to go into dry dock and all this stuff. Just put whatever the 3. It's just 3 things. Drill them into the ground, and we can move about our day, and we can all be happy.
Give us something.
Give us something there. All right.
Another negative.
I don't like. Now this is for my people who like makeup. Now, sometimes when I'm away, I may say, "Oh my gosh, dang, I forgot my favorite lip gloss."
As much as you pack?
Dang. Or, oh, remember how I was having that lash issue? My lashes was falling off, and I had to wind up taking off all my lashes, and then I didn't have a backup pair of lashes. It would have been nice to have the Mac store. The Mac store is on the Scarlet Lady, but the Mac store is not in the Valiant Lady. It's a Chanel perfume store. So the Chanel perfume store, I was like, I ain't gonna get no dang on Chanel. It's like a Chanel, yeah, Chanel perfume, I believe it is. It's not a Mac store. I really like that how the Scarlet Lady has a Mac store and it runs like a Mac store. I remember I went in there just to be like, oh, can I test out a lipstick? And, it's just like a real Mac store you'll find in your mall. You can test out lipsticks and all that other stuff. They need what's on a Resilient Lady if anybody's gone? Instead of the Mac store
Mac
and the
store
Chanel
or
store,
Chanel
what
store.
is on? If anyone's gone to Resilient Lady, tell me what store is there instead.
So that's another negative.
Yeah.
Next negative that I don't like, we both don't like really, is the casino. The casino was a huge disappointment for us on Virgin, on all their ships. The reason is everything on, which is a major win, everything on Virgin is very much Las Vegas at sea. Very cool, very swanky, so much fun, party, all of that. It's Las Vegas at sea. It feels like Las Vegas at sea, except the casino. The casino's lacking so badly. That's the only thing it's missing to be truly Las Vegas at sea. It would be Gambler's Paradise because everything else is
Yeah.
built around like stay up late all night. The vibes are like chill all day
Yeah,
and
they
sleep all
dropped the
day.
ball there. They really dropped the ball there. They could have had the largest casino at sea on their ships if they really would have paid more attention to the detail of people really love to gamble and people love a casino. And this is already adults only. So why not have a bigger casino, more slots, more table games? I feel like it was like it's only like 3 blackjack tables, if that.
Yeah, it's
so
pretty limited.
It's very limited
And it's tight.
It's tight. And I need more. I love a casino. I need more games.
I'm happy to see any area almost be sacrificed in order to make room to expand the casino.
Exactly. They could have expanded that casino. I hope that if in the future, if Virgin creates different designs of their ships, that they will make a larger casino because that casino is not Casino Wing. Music is a little loud.
Is the music too loud? Let us know. I turned it up on here. That's why. So let me know, guys, in the chat if the.
I would say because this show is
loud.
distracting me.
Yeah, just don't.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I turned it all the way up because I couldn't hear it. Yeah, but you guys let me know what you're hearing.
Okay, and then so you talk about the casino. One of my negatives for the ship design is that the photo. We talked about that.
We sure did.
You put that twice. Okay, so we're done with the ship design. You put that twice on the list. We are done with the ship design.
I mean, the confidence is unreal.
Hey, you gotta have confidence.
One thing about Jasmine, she don't play when it comes to confidence.
Okay, if you don't believe in yourself, then how 172 people here that's watching gonna believe in me if I don't believe in myself?
She was about to read the thing all over again with the most confidence in the world.
I sure was.
So next. Next on our list is the room accommodations. Let's talk about the room accommodations, the positive and the negatives. We are going to start with the positives. The very first positive is as soon as you walk into the room, the very first time that you swipe that ID and you walk into the room, you get the
the curtains open.
Turns on and the curtain opens up.
That's if you have a sea view.
Beautiful.
Sea terrace, excuse me.
Right. Yes, if you have a curtain with a balcony there, right? So that's really nice. But above that now, you have the remote control, the little iPad. It's not an iPad, whatever, tablet device they have there that controls the lights, that controls music, that controls the TV, that controls the air condition or heat, depending what you need. So that's so nice. I mean, there's moods on there. You could press a mood for sexy time. You could press a mood to get dressed and get turned up, to get you in the mood. Moods. So that in the room accommodation, major plus points for them.
Definitely. I agree. I think you pretty much covered all. So I really don't have much to say about that. I really do like the tablet. The tablet is dope. What I really love is that they have the seltzer water, aka sparkling water, in your room. Like they'll bring it to you in carafes, and you can ask for 2. And they constantly, if you can ask for it on the tablet, and they'll refill it for you, along with ice. They keep you nice and replenished and fresh, and nice fresh water all the time. So I do like that. Another thing that I really like in the room is that the movie options on the TV. There is lots of movie options. Like you could literally just chill in the room and watch TV all day if you want to. Like they have some good movies on that
Yeah, you said
tablet.
that.
Yes. Are you guys hitting that like button? Make sure you guys are hitting that like button. All right.
Yeah, we really talked about that where Virgin is one of those ships where if you stayed in the room all day, it's not really a bad thing at all. You can there's another reason for that which we'll get into
Yes.
on another review when we talk about the food.
All right. So
Negatives.
negative.
What do
Hate.
we really
hate.
hate?
Hate, and I don't like using the word hate, but I hate the bathrooms. If you're in a regular room, if you're not in an XLC terrace, you have a extremely
Oh man,
small,
it's tight.
tight. I mean, it's tighter than tight. Like we already know, yes, we're on a cruise and everything. The quarters are pretty small, but the Virgin Voyage bathrooms, and then they got the nerve to have a rain shower head, like the one that it's already a tight shower. You gonna make a rain shower head, but at least they have the handheld. Now,
Yeah.
a rain shower head, me gonna get these wet? I think not. I'm not putting that rain shower head on.
But there is the
so
hand.
what I did
held.
was you can take it and tilt it. So what I did was tilt it so that I could halfway put my body in, then hold the handheld. So this is how I wash. Like I got half my body in, then handheld while my hair is up in my bonnet, and I wash it.
So what's the solution?
The solution is put a damn regular shower head in that little tiny shower. A tiny shower like that should not have. Everyone cannot get their hair soaking wet in a shower. Get a regular shower head that accommodates everyone. I ain't hear nobody ever complain about a regular shower head, but okay, it is tight. You can literally put your leg in the shower and sit on the toilet at the same time in the Virgin Voyage bathroom. I always urge people to get an XLC terrace only if you are comfortable with whoever you're going with, because they will hear you dropping them thankalos in the toilet, because there is no door. There's no physical door to the bathroom in an XLC terrace. Yes, there's a door to the actual toilet. Mm-hmm. You can close the toilet, but I can still hear you in the bathroom.
We just don't recommend that to friends. That XLC terrace, the open concept bathroom thing, while it's bigger, if you're friends, it just doesn't work.
Right, because then when you get out the shower, right?
It's for
if you're with a
only.
friend,
and not new couples either.
If you with a friend, like you gotta throw your towel on, right? Like me, I like to get out the shower. I got my music playing. I might not have my towel on immediately, but if I have one with my friend, I gotta wrap up because there is no door. There's no door to the XLC terrace. So
yeah, so it's like you get bigger, but you take an L.
You know what I think
for
me the XLC terrace can have is the sliding doors, how we have in our bedroom to our bathroom. What is those doors called?
A barn door.
We have the barn doors, and we have a barn door here. It should have a
barn
thin
door would be good.
Barn door.
Yeah.
So that it
can work.
Yeah, that can work. A thin one. Yeah. Something.
A little more space. Another negative on the room accommodations. Oh, I'm sorry. We're still on positives, aren't we?
Yeah, we're done with positive. No, we're on negatives. What are you talking about? This is your negative. The hammocks.
Did we talk about the water?
Yeah, I talked about the water. Where were you?
Sleep. So something that I do like and don't like is the hammocks.
Or a pocket door. I agree. I agree, Harry.
I think that the hammocks on the cruise ship is such a beautiful thing, because you get to sit there, lay there, and really enjoy the ocean. And especially me being from the Caribbean and growing up using hammocks, I love a hammock. Sit on a hammock and get to enjoy the waves. It is so nice. However, a lot of the rooms, a lot of the balconies, should I say, the balconies are just not, either the hammock is positioned too close to the glass behind you, or the hammock or the balconies are just too small. So you don't really get to stretch out. It's almost like I wish the hammock would be completely sideways.
Now, this particular time that we went to Valiant Lady twice. Mm-hmm. The one that you guys are watching right now, we enjoyed that balcony because we had
it was slightly extended.
Right. Now, when we went in November, which you guys haven't seen those vlogs yet, is a regular balcony. But go ahead.
and it was too tight.
It
And
was
if
too
you
tight.
try to like swing a little bit, you're gonna bump your head on the glass. So if the hammock was positioned probably in the middle, you can lay. Yes, you would have to look a little bit to your left to see the ocean, but or right, depending which side you get in. But you would be comfortable, and you can get a little swing going and actually lay all the way out. It would be a lot more comfortable. So the location of the hammock is just not working, but the concept of the hammock actually is a big positive. So
You can start that. Okay, and then beds are way too low to the flow. Virgin, what was y'all thinking? What was y'all thinking? Why? First of all, I get it.
What is
Some
the benefit to being that
some
low?
people like that whole low bed. Some people literally have their bed on the floor. You know how they've been selling bedroom
Yeah,
sets
yeah.
now that's on the floor? That is not a thing. That is not my thing. Rich and I, we like to feel like we need to jump into our bed.
I almost like want
Like I want to feel like a queen.
I want stairs to get into my bed.
Yeah, I said yeah. I want to be able to feel like I need to climb up into my bed like a queen. Now I get it. I am not getting that on a cruise. But Virgin, y'all didn't even try. Y'all didn't even try. That bed is so low to the floor that you can't even put your suitcases underneath it. And that is another problem I have with Virgin Voyages. You can't put your suitcases underneath your bed like any other cruise line. So there is nowhere. If I come on a cruise with two large suitcases, only one can fit in that little space in the closet. And then the other one, you just got to push over to the side. It should be able to go under the bed. You guys failed.
So
you failed there.
yeah, like she said, it sacrifices a lot of the storage space, which the storage space is technically not a problem, but because of the suitcase situation, you lose out on that storage space, and that's when storage starts to become a problem. Now, the desk is so modern and small and IKEA looking that there's really no storage around the desk, whereas other cruise ships have, extra cabinets and stuff like that. So that's another negative. It just is lacking in that department.
Yes, and what I was gonna say, and besides the beds being low, they are not that comfortable.
They're
It's
not.
extremely real firm bed, and
It
I
may
don't.
be it may be the worst bed on a new cruise ship in the last few years.
Y'all gonna need to start putting some mattress toppers on
Yeah.
these beds because it's not giving what it's supposed to give.
It may be the most, yeah, I would say it's the most uncomfortable bed on any cruise ship that's come out in the last few years. And we've sailed.
The
on
best
most
bed,
every
hands
new
down,
one.
is Disney. They got the
Disney.
best bed.
They do.
That's creme de la creme that I am going to. I think when it's time for me to buy a new mattress, I'm going to go to and figure. I know there's a way that you can purchase the bed. I already know the information to
Mhm.
purchase that bed and get it delivered to your home.
Yeah.
You know something, Locked Rain? I did not ask that question. Has anyone here asked, can you request a pillow top for your mattress? I never requested it. I don't know. So someone here can tell me. Because I
Because
know
you can't do that on other cruise ships.
next time I go on Virgin, I don't know. I might go this year before the year is out. I will ask see if they have a pillow top for the mattress. We'll see. If anybody here is going on Virgin soon, request it. Come back to us and let us know.
Report back.
Report back to us. Okay, so are we done with the bed? Oh no, this is my last dislike. Virgin. I dislike the fact that every other cruise line provides washcloths. You guys, I get it. You're European thing, and I get it. Not everyone uses washcloths, but my black behind uses washcloths, and I have to pack my own washcloths. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you are going on Virgin Voyage, make sure you go to Walmart or wherever and buy you a 6-pack of them washcloths and bring with you on a cruise, because they do not have washcloths. They only have makeup washcloths.
And that's what you'll
And
have to
that's
use,
what I've been
'cause you'll
using.
have
The
no
ones that
choice.
says makeup on it. But I want an actual physical washcloth. So make sure you pack your own washcloths. I love a washcloth.
Now the thing is, with them not providing that, I get it. Maybe up front it's not their thing, but even if you request it, they don't have washcloths. They will give
What
you.
is it for you guys to just get some white washcloths? That's kind of weird for me. Kind of strange. Yeah, they can, and that's something I think it's an easy fix. Just put white washcloths in the inventory and put them in the room, because a sister needs a washcloth, not just a makeup washcloth to wash off
So
my makeup.
major tip: pack your washcloth, pack a loofah, pack one of those things. whatever it is you need to clean your body. Unless you like using makeup rags, then use the makeup.
I mean,
rag.
I used to make when I first came. I didn't pack and wash, but I tell you, the second and third time I went on Virgin, I made sure I had me a good pack of washcloths. I said, Richard, washcloth. There you go. We
Right.
had.
I didn't think you were gonna bust out all those washcloths, but she had. I'm telling you, like one per day. Ready. She was ready.
I was ready.
She was like housekeeping.
Oh yeah. I don't play. And then we also get the free wash. Because we're Sea Blazers, we get our laundry
No,
wash.
Sea Rovers.
No, we're Sea Blazers.
And Rovers. And Blue Rovers or something.
Sea Rovers and Sea Blazers. So we are I do. Oh, one more thing I forgot to say. If you get your clothes washed, we didn't put this on a list, but I just thought about it.
Yes.
The bag.
Is this a positive or a negative?
This is a positive.
Okay.
If you want to get your clothes washed, I think it's $30 for a bag of laundry. But when I tell you, my oh my, the laundry bag is like a good, big, hefty laundry bag.
The price is really
fit clothes
good.
that you fit everything in there. Put them all in there.
And do they make you itemize it?
No.
They just tell you throw it in the bag, they'll wash it and bring it back to you.
Let me tell you, and it come back folded, and
the price is good.
The price is good. We're Sea Rovers, so we get we get laundry done complimentary along with like 2 pressed items and stuff like that.
But if you had to pay for it, guys, it's not a bad price.
It's not a bad price
for the amount of clothes
stuff that you can wash. They have the best deal going.
Unless you love to do your own laundry. Do you love to do your own laundry? Because we don't.
For $30. Take it.
Take my money.
Don't do it the last day of the cruise. Do the day before the last day of the cruise. Just a little tip.
Yeah.
Okay. All righty. We're moving on.
Next category we're going to move on to is customer service, staff friendliness, and staff service, and all of that, all the above. There's positive and there's negative. On Virgin Voyages, we are yet to find a negative in terms of customer service from the staff. We really, really feel like the employees seem to be very relaxed and they seem to be very happy to work for Virgin.
Yeah.
With the exception of one employee that I've met so far on 3 Virgin sailings, they've all been so happy to be working at Virgin. And
that one
there's one employee we met and she quit. So,
No.
We could expand it. That's a whole nother story for her to tell, right?
Yeah.
So
none of our business to tell, but I just thought about that and I just thought
it clicked,
I
right?
clicked and continue on.
Yeah. So the employees seem very happy, and because of that, they treat they bring you a nice, happy, energetic vibe. We really like that. Now, another positive that I think adds to employee satisfaction, which leads to a client satisfaction, is Virgin is one of the only cruise lines that we know of that gives all their employees included Wi-Fi. So all their employees can speak to their family back home. They can FaceTime them. They can watch videos if they need to. They can use the internet. And it's 2023. We really love that for the crew, because if the crew is happy, the clients will be happy, and it shows. So that's a major, major positive. Again, we don't really have a negative in this department.
I agree. I only have one client of mine who I didn't personally book on that particular Virgin. I have him booked and his wife on a different sailing. But anyway, we still communicate. He came back and told me that he got off his Virgin. He said that he's like, I didn't really like it. And I'm like, what happened? He's like, I didn't care for the customer service.
Yeah. And
I was shocked.
I would be shocked to hear
I was very shocked. And he was one of the many people that had told me that. So if it's just one out of a bunch, then
we've had a lot of clients go on Virgin and besides our experience, and we haven't really had complaints when they came back on their first Virgin cruise so far. It's rare. That's the only one you've had.
Yeah, that's the only one. That's the only one. I just don't want to hear it. Thank you. All right. So we're moving on to another category.
Yes.
And the next
is the music too loud?
No one has said anything, so it's fine.
Okay.
we're moving on. Shout out to the 200 people that are here tonight. Thank you so much for joining us on this Friday night. Please make sure that you give this a huge thumbs up. We appreciate it. And leave your questions. We are going to get to everybody's questions. So leave those questions.
I've already starred like 6 questions.
If you have a question, don't feel like, oh, they're not going to answer it. We are going to answer them. So throw them down in the chat, okay? And we are getting to the comments as well. Shelby said her bed was super hard on Royal. I was on a Mariner season, got a little sleep. All right. We're moving
Dining.
on.
The meat and bones of cruising.
The meat and bones first?
I was trying to get to something that was like dining related. It was pretty good, I thought.
I mean, you said it with the most confidence.
It was pretty good. I thought it was a good one. You didn't think so?
That was terrible. Continue on.
You don't know a good joke when you hear it.
It was a terrible joke. Okay, so the dining.
Do y'all see what I did there?
Unique dining experiences for dinner with a different restaurant every night. We love that, especially it's like you're going to a specialty restaurant, like on other ships that you're paying 50 something, 60 some dollars to go to. This is included. So you're going to, it's no main dining room. Every night you're going to a different spot. If you're going on a 4 or 5 night sailing on Virgin Voyage, you're not going to be able to go to every specialty restaurant because I believe there is like 6 of them or dining rooms. You got Pink Agave, you got Razzle Dazzle, you got Gumbe, you got Test Kitchen, you got Extra Virgin, and you got The Wait. So that's 6. There's 6 not main dining rooms, but 6 specialty dining rooms that you can eat for dinner. If you're going on a 4 or 5 night sailing, you're not going to be able to go to all of them. So choose wisely. So I love it. And I almost feel like when we go, like Richard was telling someone, like, I feel the need to get like cute. Like
I feel like it's date night.
I feel like it's a date night. I feel like the need,
really
like if you guys watch our vlogs, you see like our type of outfits that we wore. Yeah. Like I felt the need to put on a cute dress, a cute little outfit, little skirt set.
Underdressed at night with a t-shirt.
Right. You feel
I feel like I should have a little collar, a little button, a little open chest action.
Yeah, it's not giving like wear this type of t-shirt and some shorts. And whereas on a Carnival ship, I would wear something like this.
This is literally our outfit for dinner.
Right. Like you could wear this on a Carnival ship and be fine. But on a Virgin ship, it gives you more like, oh, let me put on a cute little freakum dress. Yeah. Let me put on something cute and go out it's like you're going out to eat. It gives you that vibe. It's a date night. If you're with your friends, it's like, hey, I'm going out with my girls. We're having a good night.
We're gonna meet up in the restaurant.
We're gonna have some drinks and links and apps and taps. We're gonna look cute, and we're gonna take lots of pictures and cute videos. It's giving that vibe.
Yeah.
So
and we love that.
I love that. I love that for them. I love that for Virgin.
I love that for them.
I love that for them.
We gotta start using that. People, I noticed on social media.
And I love that for them. So
I like when people. I do like sometimes when people be like, "Oh, so and so," and I love that for me. Like, what? Why are you talking in third person like that?
I love that for me. So, the galley. You want to talk about that?
The galley is a great concept. It is a great concept. I love the galley. How it's that food court situation. I mean, I'm not the only one that loves it. Norwegian loves it too, so much that they stole it and they have their own version of the galley, right? So the galley is a great concept. You sit down, you figure out which type of food you want. You have multiple restaurants to choose from, like a food court, and at the mall. And you're like, well, do I want sushi? Do I want this, that? And if you watch our vlogs, you already know I'm gonna eat the ramen spicy tankansu every single day. And a lot of times for lunch I have that and I'll order a little bit of something else. That's the part that I'll change up, but I'm gonna stay consistent with that spicy ramen. And they're good. If you want 2 ramens, you want extra meat, you want extra eggs, you want any of that, order it. They'll hook you up. Are you okay? Why are you? No problem. Hello.
You're not even drinking, ladies and gentlemen. Would you like Richard's drink? It's giving ungrateful.
I was finishing my coffee.
You're done. Move on.
I just finished the coffee.
It's 8:30 at night and you're having a cup of coffee. Like
a cup of coffee? Yes, I am.
Why?
Because I took a really good nap.
You took a nap. So what do you need coffee for?
To wake up and be prepared to conquer.
I made you a cocktail. It's all watery now. Moving on.
Well, you could just pour more liquor on it.
We're done.
Good.
We're moving on to the next thing about the dining. We love that right here, if you go inside, they have, oh no, you don't have to go inside. You can sit down and they have this little menu thing you can pop up and they have waiters coming around. It's called the Dock House. And they have really cute seating there too. The Dock
Good
House,
bites.
and they have, okay,
Great
so
seating.
they have polenta,
Mhm.
polenta bites, like it's like polenta on a stick. Everything's on a stick. Or no, it's not on a stick. And then they have
I'll
octopus.
say it's not all.
Then they have steak skewers. They also have chicken skewers, and then they also have and like a little pita bread with a little sauce on
Is
it.
it Mediterranean inspired?
Mediterranean
Mhm.
inspired. Then they also have the shrimp. So you got the polenta, you got the octopus, you got the steak, the chicken, and the shrimp. 5 options. Little bites,
The
little
drinks are
apps,
good
little
there too.
taps. Yeah, real cool. Real cool little spot. A lot of people don't, I feel like a lot of people go on the ship don't realize that you go get food back there. Go on back there and get you some food from the Dock House because it's a good little spot back there. I really like it. And moving on. Another spot that I think that a lot of people don't know about is, oh gosh, I forgot to write down the name of it. But it's in the middle of,
It's where they have the games. It's actually right next to Dock House. It's right before Dock House. So it's on the same right before you enter Dock House, which is at the back of the ship. And there's an area there that there's some games to play. There's the arcade over there, and you can get milkshakes spiked. Great if you are into that. If you really like those sweet milkshake drinks, the alcohol ones especially, oh man, they make a good one. They have popcorn, hot dogs, burgers, all that stuff over there. What else can you get over there that was unique? Anything?
you get wings.
Oh, that's where we got the wings. That's right.
The wings is little pigeon wings. They're little
So,
tiny wings.
What we
But it's a
recommend,
wing.
you stop there, you get some of that stuff, the popcorn, you get a drink, you get a shake.
You
all
can
that.
also get alcoholic shakes.
Take it to, that's what I said.
Oh.
Take it to Dock House.
Popcorn.
Right? When you finish that stuff, then you order the stuff at Dock House.
Candy.
Your lunch will be amazing. Oh man, your lunch will be good. It'll be a great one.
They have candy too. It's fun.
Yeah.
That area gives you fun, makes you feel like
fun.
a kid.
Yeah.
With the arcade, the table games.
Remember,
and all that stuff.
the arcade is going to be there with no children. No children. You don't have to fight no one's kids to play a game in the arcade.
And it's free.
And it's right. You could just sit there and play.
You can play Pac-Man all day if you wanted to, because it doesn't cost you any money. Love that. I love that for them. Ooh. All right. So moving.
You on it right away, huh? You waste no time.
All right, go ahead. Talk about the next one. The social club.
The social.
The
social. Thank you for that, Michelle.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So the next thing on our item of positives is for dining is Virgin Voyages. I'm going to give them number 1 when it comes to the best room service food. I give them number 1. Now, I have not been on Celebrity Cruise in over 10 years.
Shoot.
So
more than that.
It's hard for me to say if Celebrity is good. So I might be wrong there. But in all the cruises I've done, which we've done 11 last year and we've already done 6 this year, I'm going to say Virgin Voyages has the best room service. We talked earlier about Virgin being a great place to stay in the room all day. You can really stay in the room all day and come out and party all night. We did stay in the room one day. It was an overnight, and the following day, I decided I was not coming out. You stayed. She actually went out. Well, you didn't even go out till 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon. It took me a while and I still stayed in the room. I did not go out till dinner. I ordered a room service. I had steak with Brussels sprouts. I ordered mashed potatoes. I ordered a meatball. I ordered what else? Everything.
The charcuterie with the meats and the cheeses.
Oh.
Yeah, it was nice. Now it costs $5, correct?
So they tell you it costs $5, but if you order anything alcohol wise, you just pay for that, and once you get to the $5, then it's technically free. So a Heineken is $5. So if you order 2 Heinekens or one, if you order 1 beer, You now technically your room service is free. You just paid for your alcohol, and that's
You
it.
can also get like sea bass, right? She
Yeah,
said, "I never seen a cruise line where you can get sea bass and steak for room
in a
service free.
room, and it's so
Cake pops,
good.
popcorn. You can get gummy bears. You can get all that stuff just delivered. They really want you to like you can get popcorn and candy, so you can sit down and
Yes.
enjoy those good movies that they have. Like
Yeah.
you can like." I have a client who's doing the transatlantic, and I said, "Dang, I really want to go. Like it's 15 days, and it's really, really a nice
Yeah.
cruise to really just enjoy. Like, if you don't want to feel like doing nothing, just chill in your room.
They make it so convenient for you to enjoy that room.
Yes, sexy time, wine and charcuterie in the room.
Wine and cheese, man. I mean, it just
You
that's
really
right.
could. You really
Yeah.
could get your sexy time on.
Yeah.
Really nice. And
I
Q
could
says,
talk
"Man,
about
I was
this.
living my chubby dreams."
I could talk about the food all day on
We
Virgin.
could talk
It's
about
just
the food
excellent.
all day.
Another thing what we in terms of restaurants, if we have not mentioned, is the fact that they have. Did you talk about Korean barbecue?
No.
The fact that they have a Korean barbecue on a cruise ship was mind blowing to us. While the food is a negative in the Korean barbecue, it's just not that seasoned. The actual concept of being able to have that grill on individual tables and do that and sit there with friends,
Yeah.
the vibe is amazing. The
Yeah.
food is just okay.
It's not the best. I've had way better Korean barbecue on land restaurants.
That's
like
not terrible.
We've been to a few Korean
That
barbecue
tastes
places that
good.
taste really good.
The seasoning is just lacking.
Yeah, they just need to step it up with seasoning, and then it'll be creme de la creme.
They should actually give you your own seasoning and let you, like a multi-purpose adobo situation.
It's adobo for me, Rich.
I've tried to throw something out there.
Oh my gosh, it's Korean. You're telling us about Hispanic seasonings.
Oh yeah.
a
multi-purpose seasoning would be great to let you put your own on. Oh man, that would be good.
That would be.
That's literally all they need to do. Give you a bottle of seasoning at the table and let you do your thing. You want high blood pressure?
You want them ankles swollen?
Do your thing.
You want them ankles swollen or not?
But the vibes, A1.
The vibes
so
is
that
A1.
So that was a positive negative there, right?
Yeah. All right.
Another positive, the last positive when it comes to the dining on Virgin is...
There goes my client, Rowan. He says, "Yes, I'm here. Transatlantic. Can't wait." Hi, Rowan. How are you?
Now that he knows, he gonna be in that room for like 10 days straight.
Yes.
Ordering room service.
Yes. I hope he enjoys himself.
So next positive, which is really a big deal.
Nobody can see us. You unplugged the camera. I literally saw you unplug that camera.
Did it?
Yeah, you just hit the thing.
Or did that's not good. Okay. So what's the next one?
We're moving on. You were done with the positives.
No, we're not.
Yeah, we are.
No. There's one more.
Oh, the drinks. Guys, I thought you said that already. Richard knocked the camera out, by the way. Okay, so now we're back. The drinks. Great, amazing, different types of cocktails at each bar. I love that when you go to each restaurant. Whereas, like, if I was to go on like Royal Caribbean, it's the same drinks. Like, it's no like this restaurant has this particular, unless you go to a specialty restaurant. Like, you know what I'm saying? I love that there are different types of cocktails for each restaurant. Each bar has different types of cocktails. It's giving, you could drink like crazy.
You can.
That bar tab. And right now, if you guys don't know, we're agents. And if you book a 7-day cruise, you're getting $600 of bar tab.
On top of the onboard credit, we're gonna.
I don't know no cruise that is giving away $600 to say, here, drink.
Do your thing.
Could you imagine if Royal Caribbean, Carnival, and Norwegian
free $600 in drinks?
Just say here. It's not even like you're paying, like you don't even pay like the tax. Like Norwegian, you could say, yeah, well, you can get it with Norwegian. No, you're paying for that. If you really pay attention to the price, you're really paying a little bit extra for that free drinks included.
Yeah. Norwegian will knock you over the head for the free drink.
They also have really cute it wasn't on this series, but on the last one, I'll just mention that because I just thought about it. They do have a bar crawl. We can go around and do the bar crawls with different drinks. Like they give you a paper.
Yeah.
And they have the different drink that you should try at each bar Really cute. I love the concept. You do it on your own, and then you finish it and you go to guest services because they give you like a stamp each time you go. Really cute concept that they do that.
And in general, just the drinks are just so good. I mean, the cocktails are just the variety. They're just good.
Unlike Carnival, where they scam you for cups and watered down liquor, $5 for steaks and eggs is awesome. Yeah, yeah. You get you feel the difference and you see the difference.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's definitely more premium. It's not just rum punch all day.
She said, Andrea said, I'll be in a room knocked out with $600. Well, if you go with someone, it is divided.
You share.
You
right.
share it. But if you go with solo, I have a lot of clients that I booked on our group cruise that's literally having $600 to themselves.
Yeah.
And they were like, I don't drink. I said, well, you get it anyway. Buy me a drink.
Right. Can you find me?
I said, yeah, right. She said, she's like, oh, I don't drink. I said, you're getting it anyway. And when I see you, you're gonna buy me a drink because you have $600.
Right. We're gonna have her order shake for champagne.
Right, but buy me a bottle.
That's a good idea.
$95.
Yeah,
it's $95 to buy a bottle of Moet.
So, on to the negatives. When it comes to dining, there are negatives. Besides the food not being that great at Gun Bay, the Korean barbecue, the seasonings, we have the night options at the galley. Now, most cruise ships, while I do appreciate that they just don't have pizza at night, there's something about greasy food at night that just does it, right? You're drinking all night, chances are, and you're partying all night, and when you come back, when it's time to get a bite to eat before you go to sleep, you kind of want something a little bit greasy. They have eggs. Now, some people do like that concept of the breakfast. If you have to eat it for 1 day and 2 days, you'll be okay. Mm-hmm. But when you do a 7-night sailing and every night after the club, it got to the point where we were like, oh, man, I'm
sick of eggs and this bacon.
I don't want eggs.
And it wasn't American bacon either. It was the British bacon. Remember?
Yeah.
It wasn't a bacon. It's not the bacon that we used to. It was that soft bacon. Like it was almost like a piece of ham. How was it? Because remember, we were sailing from Barcelona. So they didn't have did they have American bacon? They did not. They did not.
I didn't think so.
I remember when we went on the next sailing, they were like, oh, we have American and British bacon. I was like, oh, okay. But anyway.
Yeah, we just wish they would add something. So what's the solution?
The solution to me is the burger place needs to stay open and close that dang on the thing. First of all, even if you guys pre-make almost like how Guy's Burger, you see how they have all the patties basically done with the cheese and then they just add the toppings and give it to you? They have like 20 patties done. They have like 30 patties done on a platter. And they're just scooping them up, putting the top, whatever one. Oh, I want this one. All they do is put the top on the top. Do that because it's not Canadian bacon. It's definitely not bacon. It's not Canadian bacon. It's British. Canadian bacon is that round one. It's definitely British bacon. It's a British bacon. If you never had no British bacon, they got British bacon. And I learned about it. I learned about the British bacon on the last sailing. Anyway, I say I want a chicken wing.
Oh, wing would be good.
Keep the pizza place open late. Yeah. Or make the burger place open.
Now, I do get it. I don't expect like 4 restaurants open. I don't expect all those options. But in addition to the breakfast, just give us one more thing. Or
no, get rid of breakfast, period.
Even if you kept it open, rotate the other option maybe. Like burgers one night. The pizza place is open one night. The ramen one night. Ooh, that would be ramen at night. I'll eat it for breakfast too.
Oh, that'd be dope. One restaurant. Or my thing is, you can go back to your room and order room service, but sometimes you want to hang out with your friends. You just want to socialize, so you all want to sit there and eat together.
My problem is I don't want to go to the room, order room service, and wait 45 minutes.
Oh, we're knocked
out.
I'm
gonna fall asleep.
That happened to us. Remember one night we did go.
It happens all the time.
We went back and we ordered room service, and you hear no. Oh, it's a doorbell. It's a doorbell. You don't hear knocking. There's actually a doorbell in Virgin.
Let's speak. That's a positive in the room accommodations. An actual doorbell.
Yeah, there's an actual doorbell.
That's a positive
that they ring. And I mean, we was sleeping good. I mean, Drew falling them out of everything. Next thing I know, get up, Rich. You got $5. Let me give him a tip.
Yeah. So it's almost like you need to.
Yeah, room service is an option.
It is an option, but
every time we went on Virgin, though, Rich and I have yet to go on Virgin. Just me and him. We're always with someone. Yeah. So when we go on Virgin, We want to hang out, like chill, talk, laugh, joke.
You're not going to
kiki.
leave your friends to be like, well, I'm going to go to my room and order room service now. So see ya.
Nah, it's not pancetta either. I just had some pancetta when I was in Italy. It's not pancetta. It's literally British bacon. Okay. Steakhouse has the word. Oh, is that what I'm going to do? Yes.
This is the next negative.
Sorry.
What's wrong with you? Go ahead.
Steakhouse has the worst steak on the ship. Okay.
And what does that mean? It means that because I see you need some help.
I don't need no help. I can tell you
I
right
got
now.
it. I got this. I got this one.
Go
You
ahead,
do
because
the
this
next
was
one.
your thing.
Right.
This is what you.
And the next one is
This
your
was
thing,
your
so,
idea. Go ahead.
yeah.
The next thing wasn't
Okay,
mine
all right.
either.
It is. That you complain about it anyway. The steakhouse on in the Wake, which is the steakhouse, is the worst steak on board. Why do I say that? Because the steak that's in the Mexican restaurant is amazing with that cheese on it. It's just a good steak. The steak in Razzle Dazzle, which is a vegetarian restaurant, it's on the secret menu. Slamming. What a good steak. So seasoned, so delicious. And then the steak in the Italian restaurant is amazing. The steak is good everywhere except the steakhouse.
You know
And
what's
it-
good at the steakhouse? The lamb chops. But go ahead.
The lamb chops are excellent at there. And how did you ever order seafood?
Never.
Because it's a steakhouse.
It's
It's a steakhouse. It's a
never ordered the
steakhouse.
seafood.
Can we get good steak in the steakhouse? Now you can pay more money for the tomahawk, but I just don't think that's fair for you to go there and it's called a steakhouse. Give me a good steak in the steakhouse. Or what's the solution? Give me options for that steak. Give me different rubs. Give me different seasoning options.
Right, like Carnival does.
Right. And then we could work with that, So maybe while I'm there, you could be like, hey, we've got an Italian steak. What is that? I have no idea. Hook me up with some Italian seasonings on that steak. We got a Mexican steak. Which one do you want?
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Oh, I like the suggestions. It's suggestions for me.
It's a good one. Right.
Mhm,
Give me
mhm.
some options like that. But that plain steak that they have is just not, it's just not good.
It's not. It's not. It's not.
It's not high end at all.
And you guys got the nerve not to have horseradish.
Ooh. Yeah.
I done asked 3 times on Virgin Voyage for some horseradish, 3 different sailings, and they told me they don't have horseradish. The steak ain't steaking enough. Thank you, John. The steak ain't steaking enough. The steak is better in other restaurants. Now, someone in Melanin SC said the steakhouse was the best. I was like, girl, what steakhouse you been to?
Right. If you say that's the best steakhouse you've had, then our taste buds are very different.
We all have different taste buds, clearly, because some things
we'll
that
go
we
with
can,
that.
some things we eat, you guys see us on YouTube, and then you go try it, you be like, yo, Rich and Jazz said this was mad good, and this is terrible. We all have different taste buds. I get it.
Right.
Like, who just said? Well, some of us like breakfast all day. I don't even care for breakfast.
And that's why I say some people really like that, but for the people that don't, what's the other option? I mean, besides go order room service, but yeah. So the steak,
a couple of times I kept saying I really could go for a short stack. Like, I really just wanted some pancakes. Like, if you're gonna give me breakfast, at least let me have some.
give
pancakes.
me more breakfast.
Give me more breakfast. It was just
Eggs.
it's
hash
already
browns.
like done, and they're just like plating it for you.
Yeah.
And I didn't like that unless you order an omelet.
Give me something.
Like she was Keyshawn, and Keyshawn was ordering six scrambled eggs at a time.
I mean, he was putting them out of business.
I said, "What are you, bodybuilding?"
He was.
All right.
Next negative. In the galley, since we're talking about breakfast there, in the galley all day long, one of the restaurants there is such a disappointment. It's actually, in my opinion, it's the worst dish on Virgin Voyages. It's the tacos.
Oh, terrible tacos.
The tacos are not just okay, they actually suck.
Oh, they're horrible. Every
Yeah.
single one. Virgin Voyages, get rid of the taco
Who-
place or improve
Who's
on
making
the tacos.
Did someone really taste those tacos and said,
Oh,
"Hmm,
this is a good taco.
this is good"?
This
And
is giving street taco.
they have different types, and they all suck.
Yeah, they were all terrible. Terrible
So,
tacos.
what's the solution?
How can you mess up a taco? I mean, like, how can you mess up a taco?
Yeah.
Truly, the solution is find an authentic Mexican chef to show you how to make authentic street tacos. And here's another thing. You guys need to add birria tacos onto them.
If you hit them with the birria tacos,
Yes.
winning.
Yes. Okay. If you get some
Winning.
birria tacos.
But birria tacos,
But it's a little bit more difficult to make.
It's a little bit more labor intensive.
But okay, fine. Y'all want to do some steak, chicken. I love some pork tacos too, some carnitas. Ooh, but that's a lot because they gotta do the pork.
So there's two ways they can go with that. They can go to the birria tacos, which is popular now, but they can go to traditional.
Could do a little veggie one because there's a lot of vegetarians out there. But y'all need to step it up with them tacos or get it out of here.
It needs seasoning so bad.
They need to get it out of here.
It needs everything.
Or they can make, to me, if you're gonna do something cute like that, they could have a chicken spot, like almost like a Shaq's place, where you're doing chicken fingers, like a Shaq's.
It's either make the tacos better or get rid of it.
But with a salsa bar, yeah. With they do have chips and salsa, but it's just not giving. When you order something from the taco place, they give you a plate of chips, but it's not a salsa bar. Carnival has a salsa bar. So why can't you guys have different types of salsas?
The tacos suck.
Tacos suck.
Next.
And I love that could be, that could be something. After I come from the club, I would love a nice taco.
Oh, but not that taco.
No,
oh my God! Please do not offer that taco. If they offer that whack ass taco, I'll be so in the middle of the night.
Oh boy! All right, we're moving on.
Next, negative on the dining option.
Oh, the variety of sushi.
If you're a sushi lover,
I love a sushi, and I'm getting Rain. It's just Rain is starting to love sushi as well.
She's very into it.
But anyway, it's not about Rain. We're talking about Virgin Voyages here. We have the shrimp. You get a shrimp tempura, a California roll, and something else. It's like 3 or 4 options, and maybe 3, and that's it. Virgin Voyages, and it's not giving what it's supposed to give. What I think of sushi. If you're gonna have a sushi spot, give me a miso soup, please. I would love to have. I don't eat edamame, but it'll be nice if you had edamame for people who like that. Give me more of a variety. When I think of sushi, I think I want the full creme de la creme, and you guys are not giving me the full creme de la creme. You guys are just putting it in a bento box and saying, "Here, take it." I think that you guys need to put a little bit more effort. There's a lot of Japanese chefs out there who would love to work on these ships to make this food, and I think that you guys could do much better.
I just think the clientele that is on Virgin,
there is no sushi bowl.
They look like sushi eaters, and they just don't really have that.
Right, option. This is adults, and there's a lot of people who love sushi.
People who are into those grown sexy vibes are usually into
the sushi. And I think that also, the sushi, it needs to be more variety, and I also think that the sushi, okay, I get it. If you, of course, it's more expensive. Then make it like a little upcharge for the more high-end sushi. Fine. Make the ones that you want to include, but charge for like the higher end ones.
Yeah.
Like, that's all I'm saying.
Next on our list is the test kitchen. Test kitchen on Valiant Lady specifically. They rolled out menu B, and menu B, it was not good. It was literally only one thing on there that we really enjoyed, but most of menu B was good. It just menu, while we do understand that it is an experimental type of dish, experiment something good. It's just like it was back to back to back to back. If you remember, at one point, Jasmine had to say, "Come on now, they just playing games." I mean, she was that mad. Like every dish was not good. So, yeah, menu B is not good. Now, menu A is it's test kitchen. We know it's experimental. Again, we get it. It's cool for the experience. But can we experiment with something tasty?
Right. For me, I feel like test kitchen could go. Test kitchen, y'all wasting food. Y'all playing around, y'all wasting food. All right, we moving on. Entertainment and activities. Positive. I love that the shows are unique. It's something different. It's out of the box. It's better than your standard. Hey, now we're gonna sing Celine Dion, and we're gonna sing top 70 hits, and we're gonna sing Motown hits, like it, and sing and dance is the same like every other cruise line does. They definitely think outside the
The
box.
corny shows.
Little corny shows where, okay, I bet you they're gonna sing this song, and I bet you they're gonna sing this song, like a Motown show. Like, I like that every single show you don't know what to expect. I love the expect the unexpected.
It's a way unexpected. They're so outside the box.
So outside the box. Love the entertainment, and I love that they're switching it up. And with the newer ships, they're adding different shows. Love that for them.
Unique shows. The performers all seem to be pretty good in our opinion so far. We haven't really seen performers on Virgin that we would just like, yo, who is this? Get them out of here.
Someone just made a comment back to Test Kitchen that I do like that at Test Kitchen, the cocktail pairing or the wine pairing.
The cocktail
or the beer
pairing is excellent.
Oh, I love that. I wish that they did that on a different restaurant, somehow, some way. I don't know how that will work out.
It's not that many courses.
I know, but somehow, some way, I wish it was in a different restaurant. I don't know how. I just wish it was.
You just need like a cocktail flight.
I love that.
Flight.
I love the cocktail pairing in Test Kitchen, and that's what keeps me going back.
You like that for them? No.
I like that for them, you know. I like that for them, you know. The fact that they have cocktail pairings with each course, it was really nice, and I highly suggest if you go. I think everyone should try it. We all have different taste buds.
Yeah.
You make it. You make it.
Test
Minuet.
Kitchen is more of the experience than the actual food, so just keep that in mind. It's good for the experience. It's a one and done. Unless you go when they roll out the new menu, it's another one and done. Don't do any of those menus twice, but you should do it once.
Okay. Yes. All right.
Which is the same as it's comparable to Wonderland on Royal.
All right.
Next.
Another positive.
So the next thing as positive on the Valiant Lady, when we did this sailing in out of Barcelona, we were blown away. We've never seen this in any cruise ship. The nightclub had some kind of crazy performances, like in the middle of the night. Not like it was a show at the nightclub. No. It was the regular scheduled nightclub party. And then out of nowhere, like the staff would come out and they would start doing like extra shows and pulling out like
the tent, and we were like under the tent, and we were like,
there was a drag show, there was all this stuff, and we were like, wow,
yeah, it was a lot.
They took the party to another level.
We were in the club like, yeah, it was so fun. Yeah. It was so fun.
I mean,
you were
a couple
entertained.
Drinks in your system, and you would be like, yeah.
It was fun. It was definitely fun. They definitely added way more than I expected.
They made the nightclub so lit, like we've never seen before, because it wasn't just 100% on who happens to be on your sailing.
Right.
They turned it up a notch.
Exactly.
And I like that. I like that for them.
All right. Negatives. I think that a negative in the entertainment is that they're lacking activities during the day. Everyone doesn't want to just sit out and chill and tan, you know? I think that some people want like a game show, or they do have it, but it's just I don't want to. And then some people don't want to wake up early and then reserve to have to do that workout class.
So the workout class I think could be offered a little bit later.
But everyone fiends to get it, and then it'd be like booked up.
Yeah.
So, and then, okay, one thing I would say, if you see something that's booked with Virgin Voyages and you don't get it, still go to it. They have a wait list. And because some people might book it and not show up. So you can stand on the side and they'll let you know if you can get in. So never be discouraged by you not getting a reservation.
There's a wait list. So in general, for all the shows, all of that, there's a wait list. And if you show up before there's a certain time period, they kind of give them like a 15-minute grace period, and then they're like, oh, they're not here, there's X amount of spots available, we're gonna let these people on the wait list, all these people come in.
I really liked
nice.
One thing I really liked, I love the ship show, excuse me. Excellent. I love that you can have the dinner's not the best, but it's a nice, like, you can have a dinner and watch a show.
If they did amazing food in ship show, it would be even 10 times better.
Ship show is really fun. I really love that you could sit there and watch. It's almost like it's a variety act show. Very entertaining.
Very entertaining. The host that we had on ours was hilarious.
He was really good, really fun.
In terms of lacking activities, it's a little bit. I'm a little bit torn on that one because I'm not fully against them lacking activities because on Virgin, I find that I cruise a little bit different than any other cruise line because all day up until like dinner, up until like 5 o'clock, I'm relaxing, I'm chilling, I'm really not doing anything. And I like that. I like that for me.
You like that for you.
Yeah.
And I like that for you.
Thank you.
Great. Let's move on to the next one.
So I'm not against the lacking activities.
Okay.
A lot of people are, but I'm not really. I'm good with what they have right now.
Okay, cool. So what would you love to see?
So what would we add? What's the solution, right? To the lacking of activities, even though I just said I don't care. I would attend this. We have a suggestion of C-Day brunch party. So the wake does unlimited mimosas or cocktails and stuff like that for brunch. You can do a brunch at the steakhouse. If they put a DJ in there and brought in like a party brunch environment, kind of like an Atlanta brunch,
right, or New York,
and give a vibe, with a DJ and party vibes with the brunch.
Oh, definitely. It's already adult only. Why not have like an actual brunch? Like, and they were supposed to do that with like the drag brunch, but they took that away. But even if you don't have it with the drag brunch, like bring the DJ in, bring the vibes into the brunch, the razzle dazzle, because the brunch is in razzle dazzle in the wake. Have something going on that makes me feel like, hey, I'm actually at a brunch that I would go to with my friends.
Yeah.
At home.
Especially, if it's a bunch of, let's say you're on a girls trip, give us that experience. Even for us, I mean, we would be into that as a couple also. We would have a great time there with those types of vibes.
That's a good idea.
That's a great
Colinthia. If you did one of them as a jazz brunch, another one is like a turn-up brunch.
That's a great suggestion.
Because then everybody a jazz brunch could be great for the wake, and then the turn-up one could be fun for the razzle dazzle. Like, definitely. I agree.
Maybe on a 7-night sailing, if you give us 2 days of this type of party environment, or one daily, I'm not sure what would work, but something like that would be a great fix.
And almost like how Disney does it, you're only allowed to go to it one time.
But it also, you can get more of a Las Vegas vibe if you get to go to brunch, right?
Okay.
Turn up.
Okay, then move out the room. Thank you.
Go to the other room.
Take it into my room. Thank you.
So
okay, we'll check it out later.
Leave it alone.
Just don't touch it.
So another last negative in terms of activities when it comes to the shows. Entertainment. When it comes to the shows, while we do appreciate the shows and we really like the shows, there's something that one little dissatisfier that we could do without.
Oh, you were giving me the alley-oop. Okay. This brings me back to when I was a theater major in college, in high school. Remember, I was a theater major since junior high school.
Is there more on this? Or is it empty?
There's a little bit more. Yeah, there's a little bit more.
Like for 2 people, or?
It's giving 1, but I do have the bottle. Okay, so
I'm gonna go ahead and grab some of that while you talk about this. This is mainly your thing.
Okay, so this is bringing me back.
I do completely agree with this.
Okay, so this is bringing me back to like when I was in high school, college days, and you would go to a theater show and you would see the other theater friends who's not in that particular show and going to see their friends, and they're all hyped, so excited. They're singing the songs, they're ruining parts for the people who've never seen the show before. I get it. I love that Virgin Voyage allows their dancers and performers to engage and to be part of the, be a hype man and also be in there with the sailors who are sailing on that particular sailing. You'll see them walking around. Sometimes they'll be in the club. They have to have their name badge on. But sometimes the 3 sailors that I've been on, they're doing too much. And I feel like Virgin Voyage needs to tell the people that work there that, okay, it's fine if you attend, but you need to be in the back. They're literally are standing in the front. People are paying thousands of dollars to go on these cruises. And you, my dear, work here and see this every day, every week. And it's annoying. You guys are screaming and yelling. You guys are rallying on your friends. And also like, you know the songs, you know what's going to happen next. It's annoying. It's giving me high school girls who have never just there supporting their friends at a football game or at a theater show. Too much. It's like the vibe of it. I was just like, yo, go somewhere. Can you move? Like, we paid for this and you work here. Move to the back, girl. Please. Nobody want to see you. It's like they doing too much. Like they want to be seen. Now you know how some people want to be seen?
We're good. That's the problem. The want to be seen thing.
The theater people. Now, I know theater people from the back of my hand. And I always said I was in theater, but I wasn't a theater person. A theater person, the true definition of them is someone who wants to be seen. They got to do the most. They got to do the stretching. They got to be all extra because they feel like everything is an audition. Everything has to be seen. Somebody's looking at them. Nobody's paying attention to you. Please move to the side. I came in to enjoy my cruise that I paid for. You are here as a worker. You should be grateful that Virgin Voyages is allowing you to interact with everybody else and not letting you stay in your quarters. So I think they do way too much. It's annoying. I think Virgin Voyages needs to talk to their workers about the policy of that because it's very distracting. It's very annoying. And I hate it.
They could be in the back and hyping the show up a little bit. But I'm telling you, they'll take your front row.
So if you're going on Virgin Voyage, just pay attention. Don't forget what I told you because you're going to now know when I tell you about it, you're now going to pay attention when you're in the club, when they do the performances in the club, they stand in the front like they never seen it before. Like, didn't y'all see this during rehearsal? Didn't y'all see this last week? It's just too much. Like, chill out. I can't stand that. Moving on.
What else we got? What's our next category?
Value for your money.
Value for money. This is one of the most important things, right? Are you getting what you paid for? So Virgin, we think overall is a great value for your money. I cannot give a negative on there because it's not a big positive. It's either yes or no at the end of the day. And value for money on Virgin, the price of Virgin, what you're getting for the price, it's really premium.
The fact that you're getting Wi-Fi included, your gratuities are included. The fact that you are also getting like
Wi-Fi gratuities. Right now the $600 bar tab.
If you're doing a 7-night sailing, or if you're doing a 5-night,
$300.
You're getting $300, but you're still getting bar tab.
The food choices for what you're getting, for what you pay, is amazing. It's specialty dining every night because there is no main dining room. But it's even different than Disney not having a main dining room, kind of, sort of. It's like even better specialty dining every night.
Yeah.
So I think the value is absolutely there. It's a major positive for us.
I truly enjoy it. Overall experience and vibes.
Last category, overall.
Yes, overall. We love that it's adult only. Like, we have kids, as you guys all know, because you watch our channel. We have kids. And I love that when Rich and I are able to finally take a vacation, just him and I don't want to see nobody kids.
And this is coming from a couple that travels with their kids very often. We do everything with our kids. And
no, I'm just kidding.
That adult vibe, we really get to appreciate it being, we just appreciate that adult vibe. I mean, the pool, the hot tub, the arcade, the games, every little thing. And the reason why
I say that is because, like, let's say Rich and I, like, if my parents or my mom-in-law or my sister come to watch the girls and they say, and, you know, we're able to go on vacation, I don't want to say, hey, I'm going on Harmony of Seas with Richard. Why? Because I'm going to see other kids there, and I'm going to say, dang, I should have brought Rain and Royce with me the whole time.
It happens to us.
The whole time.
It's happened to us in the past. Even when I went on Odyssey with Terry, it was such a family-oriented cruise ship that the whole time I was like, Man, I guess I should have had my kids here. This is crazy.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I took a cruise with Keyshawn, and it was on the sunrise, and we saw kids and stuff like. And I did say to myself, "Dang, listen, that would have been nice. If Rainy and us would have had fun. Oh, they would have enjoyed this." But I love the adult only vibe.
So now, even on this vacation where we did this cruise, the French Days and Ibiza nights, when we went to the hotel, the Hyatt Hotel in Barcelona, when we saw other children, we were like, "Oh, that's nice. They got their kids here.
Oh yeah,
It would be nice to bring Rain and Royce to Barcelona, you know." So when you get on Virgin and you don't see any kids, it's like out of sight, out of mind kind of thing, and you get to really enjoy and appreciate each other without it. It takes away a little bit of the parent guilt.
But we have mentioned this. If you don't have kids and you go on say you go on Harmony of the Seas. If you don't have kids, you're kind of not even real, unless they're just doing the most.
Sometimes you're oblivious.
You're kind of oblivious to it because when we used to cruise before we had kids, and we kind of was oblivious to the kids unless it's just abundance of them and they're doing the most.
We've only had one ship we sailed on that we said, "Oh my God, there's too many kids on here." But outside of that, kids never really bothered us.
Yeah, and we've cruised a fair amount before having kids, so we do know what it's like to cruise on regular cruise lines. That allow children without kids, because we didn't have kids back then. So, another positive is I love that they have a lot of wellness and fitness options, and it's included. You don't have to pay. You don't have to pay for any of those options. Like, they have a lot of classes. They have a lot of workout classes. They have a lot of the gyms are really nice. So I really, 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 really like that they offer all of that.
Yeah, they do a really good job with that. Another major positive for Virgin is they're so inclusive. They're inclusive of all races. I mean, you feel like when you're there, it's just so diverse. The people that are sailing, the workers, the whole nine. So really inclusive of different races, really inclusive of your sexual preference, all of that.
Yeah.
There's no other cruise line that's really killing it in terms of this amount of inclusivity.
Yes.
Other than maybe Disney.
That's the word for you.
That's the word for me?
Inclusivity.
Yeah.
You had it. You said it, boo.
Give me the rest of that one. You don't need it.
No. You know something? It's the fact that the exhaustion. I don't even feel tipsy whatsoever. I'm hungry and whatever. But anyway, so it's not the wine. So no overhead announcements is a major thing.
Major. Oh man, they're not constantly. Well, guys, we just pulled up in Mahogany Bay today. Embark all aboard
Literally.
Is at so and so time. I'm like, I'm asleep. I don't care about that. I can read it on the app. Do you have to announce that in my room?
I feel like on Virgin, we heard one overhead announcement, and that was on the last one that we took. Because we had to skip over Bimini because of the weather. Yeah. And I was like, there's a captain? Does somebody drive it? Like, somebody made.
You just don't hear announcement.
When I heard the announcement, I was like, somebody's speaking. Hold on. Shh, quiet. Like, it was very, 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 very nice. To not hear that. And even when you get to the day that you're disembarking, I'm about to say disembarking, you don't hear, all right, everyone with the luggage tag number 1. Like, you don't hear any of that. Like, you follow the app, you get off, and it's cool. And no overhead. Oh, speaking of, it's late debarkation. Like, you don't have to get up at 7:00 in the morning and be out of your room at 8:30.
So they try to follow a hotel concept on Virgin. So yes, that also there's a kind of a negative to some people, but this is how it has to work. You board the ship later, like a hotel, but you get to leave later. We have been on Virgin and slept till 9 a.m.
Right.
No other cruise ship have I ever slept till 9 a.m. without announcements.
You have to be out your room at 8:30.
Horns and this and that. I've slept till 9 o'clock in the morning, woke up, finished packing, and left my room, and still had breakfast.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
It is.
It is amazing.
I love that the bracelets that they give you gives you more freedom. Like, I never feel like Like every other cruise we go on, I'm like, do you have your card? Like when we're leaving, I'm like, do you have your card? Do you have your card?
Do you have your
Like
card?
you constantly have to ask, do you have your card? You already have the bracelet on your arm. It's there. So you always have it. The bracelet is used for anything that you're purchasing to open your door. It's so nice when you're getting off the ship. You just ding your everything is on that bracelet.
It's sweet.
I love the bracelet.
Now Disney has added that to the Disney Wish now, where you can get that. It's optional though, but Virgin, it's not just optional. That's the way they roll. So we like that. And Princess does that.
If you really hate the bracelet, they do have a card though on Virgin.
Yeah. Or if they ran out, which, well, our first sailing on Scarlet Lady did run out, but it was the first sailing in the U.S. They ran out, so they gave her a card when her bracelet broke. Last but not least on our positives overall is the overnight situation on Virgin. Virgin's ports, they stay in port the longest, probably of anyone. They really focused on the voyage more than the vessel. And we really, really like that. They're not too overly thirsty, like get back on the cruise ship and spend money. They're like, go enjoy.
Enjoy the port. Yeah.
Go enjoy Ibiza. We're going to pull up here at 10 a.m. And we're not going to leave till 5 p.m. tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah,
so,
it's nice.
Ibiza, for this sailing specifically, we were able to go to High Ibiza. We were able to go out, party all night. And then came back on
in
the ship,
like 4 o'clock
5,
in the morning.
6 in the morning.
Yeah.
We even had the option to go out the next day again. And we could have did a day party or something like that and come back on the ship in the evening. That is really a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Same thing in Cannes. They do it not just there, all over the Caribbean. They do the same thing. It's really a beautiful thing. They let you really enjoy the port.
Daniel, yes. We haven't taken Princess yet, but the medallion, they do that. Yes, I forgot that. Thank you for reminding us.
They actually were the first ones with that.
And that's it, right? I think we covered everything.
That's it. So we don't have like an overall negative. We mentioned plenty of negatives on here.
Yeah.
And those are the things that we just don't care for. Those are our negatives.
Right, exactly. It's no like big overall. So we watched all the negative.
You may or may not agree with everything we've said here tonight, and that's okay.
And that's fine. That's what makes us different. We're all not going to agree on everything. So yeah, we definitely love Virgin Voyages. We're definitely going to be back on Virgin Voyages hopefully this year, and obviously next year we'll definitely be on it because we have a group cruise coming up on their brand new ship called the Brilliant Lady, which is on February 17th, leaving out of San Juan, Puerto Rico. We're going to Aruba, Curacao, Martinique, and St. Kitts. It's adult only. Yes, you need your passport, so make sure you have a passport before you email me.
Please make sure you have a passport. Don't waste my time. Don't waste your time.
Boy, did I waste a lot of time. But anyway, and yes, this beautiful black mermaid is not on the ship. We don't know actually what mermaid is going to be on that particular ship. We just put that on an ad because it's melanin at sea. And of course, we represent all of the melanin. And we can't wait. It's 7 days. It's going to be a great time. It's hosted by us and our good friends, Addie and Terry. And we're going to have a blast. And I can't wait for this cruise. And that's pretty much it. It happens during President's Day.
Now, if you're booked all the way in April, you can actually change that cruise. Pretty easy.
Yeah. If you are already booked and you want to change, you can change your date for Virgin Voyage. Just let me know.
Now, we're going to leave a link in the description. It's not there right now, but it will be when you're watching a replay to number 1, our group cruise that you could click the link and go ahead and book with us. Number 2, I'll leave a link that you can book any Virgin Voyage cruise. And right now there is a special promotion where you get besides the bar tab we discussed, $300 to $600 for drinks alone. You'll get an additional $100 on board credit, right?
No.
That's not a credit. That's not a promotion. What's a promotion? What is it?
Only if you get a sea terrace.
If you get a sea terrace.
If they get a sea terrace. The extra $100 promotion just ended, unfortunately. That extra when everyone was getting $100, it just ended. So right now they'll get $100 if they book a sea terrace or higher for booking with a Rich and Jazzy Life. It cannot be a lock-in. If you book a lock-in rate, you're not going to get it.
Right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So that's that. So with that said, if you have watched this series of us being on the Valiant Lady, French Days, Ibiza Nights, It's time for a good old question and answer. And we're going to give away 2 prizes. So, the here's how this works. For anyone that's new and has never done a giveaway with us, we have 2 prizes. We're going to show you the prize at the end after you win. You have to be here to claim your prize.
Right. If you're not here, you're not getting it.
Right. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to ask these questions. Do not put the answer in the chat. If you put the answer in the chat,
you are eliminated.
You are disqualified. You cannot win if you put the answer in the chat. Now, don't email us after every single question. There will be a total of 6 questions. As a matter of fact, there's going to be 5 questions. The 6th one is going to be for the members only.
Right. It's fine. Yeah. That's what we should do. It's been so while. Well, been a while. We forgot.
Right.
Yes.
So there's 5 questions, and you're going to email us after we ask all 5 questions. So now every 2 to 3 minutes, every 2 to 3 minutes, maybe every 5 minutes, I'm going to ask another question. And then you're going to send us an email to richandjazzyfamily@gmail.com with all 5 answers. If you have all 5 right, I will put your name. And
now, who here feels like they actually watch the series and know? I feel like they're going to know the answers to these questions, because these questions are not that easy. You would have had to actually watch and paid attention in detail to know the answers. Now, you are allowed to go into and leave this live and go
and do some research,
because we do give you 5 minutes, but you are not allowed to go call and cheat.
No cheating.
No cheating. All right. So you ready for the first question?
First question. Go ahead.
First question, number 1. What restaurant did we eat dinner on the first night? Which restaurant on the Virgin Voyage Valiant Lady did we have dinner at on the first night? Do not write it in the chat. Write it down on a piece of paper. Write it in your phone, because you're going to be emailing it to us at that email up here. Okay. All right. So what are we going to do right now while we wait the little 5 minutes? We're going to go to some questions for the people in the chat. All right. So we have Alice Browser. Hey, Alice. Jazzy, Rain, and Rich Voice. Y'all ready for the Venezia on July 13th? We are ready. We cannot wait. We've been doing a lot of preparing for this cruise, working hard, and we can't wait. I can't wait to see everyone that's going to be on that ship on July 13th. It's going to be fun. If you guys are going on the Venezia on July 13th on Melon SC 1.5, leave a comment right now in the live chat. It's definitely going to be a nice, large group of us. It's going to be fun. All right, moving on. Question from Anna Q. Is the Valiant Lady still porting in Marseille on the French days? Marseille still has rioting. That is a great question. To be honest with you, I do not know, because I do not have any clients that's booked on that sailing, and I did not do my research. Maybe someone in the chat could let me know. I'm not sure if it actually is going to Marseille. I did hear about the rioting. Absolutely. We heard about it while we were in Italy. We saw it. But I don't know if it's actually stopping there. Thank you so much to Desiree Hall. Thank you so much for that super sticker. We appreciate you, and thank you always for being so supportive of us and our channel. Thank you. Okay, moving on. I'm thinking of going on my first Caribbean cruise. What can I expect to see? Well, what particular cruise? Be more specific. Like, which cruise are you going on, so we can give you more details? And where are you going? Like, where do you want to go? Like, how many days? All that determines what you can expect to see.
And what I can say that you can expect to see is, if I'm going to compare to this French Days and Ibiza Nights that we did, is it really made me appreciate how beautiful the Caribbean is. This was our first time doing a European cruise last year, and we had these expectations of some of the stops like just being so exotic, and we learned that the Caribbean is really exotic versus these stops in Europe.
Yeah.
These stops in Europe, they're not like white sand, blue water.
No.
They're just not that. Even the actual port, it's like you keep pulling up into shipping containers, ports.
Yeah.
So very industrial, and it makes you appreciate the Caribbean a lot.
Yes. Alrighty. We're moving on to the next one. Will you have a Q&A after the Carnival Venezia? Please do so. Please do. There are so many negative vlogs. I have not seen the negative vlogs. Maybe I'm not watching the right channels.
I'm hearing that, but we also haven't watched a lot of people. We kind of watch the people that that kind of support us,
Yeah.
that have been on there.
Yeah.
So we've watched My Cruising Family. We watched The Ship Life. That's the main two we've really watched. We haven't
Yes.
really watched anyone else.
Yeah.
Battery's exhausted.
So they can't hear us?
They can hear you.
Oh, we also watched some of MH Family Adventures as well. Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's it. That's the only people I've watched. So I haven't really seen much of the negative.
I think those are the only 3 people that we've watched.
Yeah,
so
that truly is the only 3 people we've watched. So I don't know who are putting out negative vlogs. But you know something, guys? You know what I noticed? Even though you can't see me and you can hear me right now, a lot of people always, no one is ever satisfied. It could be the best ship in the world that come out. Okay, and people are always going to find something negative to say. Now, don't get me wrong. I did hear some negatives from some of our some people that are actually, some of people that actually going on our group cruise have already been on it, and it's going again. And they was talking about like how it's a little hot on the ship.
Oh,
now I will complain about that. Like, come on now.
That's amazing.
So yes, but to answer that question, yes, we will do the same thing how we just did tonight with the Valiant Lady. We'll do that for the Venezia, whenever. But that's the thing. Whenever we come out, you gotta sit directly on my hair.
I didn't move.
I didn't even move over like that.
You did. Go ahead.
No, we will have that after we're done with the series. Yes. Okay. And we'll take this one more question and move on to the next question for the thing. Go ahead.
Do they separate the colors from brights doing the laundry? I have no idea.
Honestly, I have no idea, but my clothes did not come
back. But they didn't mess anything up?
Yeah, my clothes wasn't messed up.
So they did something right.
Yeah, I didn't have to have a piece of clothing messed up. Yeah. All right, so we're going back to the giveaway questions. Number 2. Are you guys ready for question number 2? You want to repeat number 1?
Again, do not put in the chat the answer, else you'll be disqualified. So question number 1 was, what restaurant did we eat on the very first night on embarkation day? Question number 2 is, what did we buy in Marseille, France? In Marseille, France, apparently they were famous for something we did not know. We learned it there, and we bought something.
Yes.
Where is that, by the way?
It's upstairs in the bathroom.
Okay, that's your
right
hint.
in my sink.
Don't give too much of a hint now. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I am giving a lot of hints. But
so
yes.
That's the hint. We're gonna go back. We will give you question number 3 in a few minutes. So let's see what we got. Next question.
How diverse is the music? Is it mainly more techno? I will say this. I would say that it's more house music on Virgin than like hip hop, R&B, reggae, reggaeton, soca.
But I think specifically for this sailing in Europe, they played even more house music than usual.
Because we were in Europe.
Yeah, they do play a lot on the Caribbean sailings, but not as much as they do in Europe.
But when we went on Virgin Voyage Valiant Lady from Miami this past November, it was a way more hip hop, R&B.
It's very different.
And it all depends, right? And it all depends on the DJ.
Yeah.
It all depends on the DJ that they have at the time. So would I say don't go because you're not going to hear no music? I would say still go, but you need to keep an open mind that there may be a lot of house music. Now, I'm from Staten Island. I like house music. I like all. So it doesn't bother me. Like, I'm used to going to clubs in Atlantic City and going to just house music. That type of house music, not house music that my mom and dad listen to. House music, which you guys would consider techno.
But we're very open with music.
I'm very open with music.
There's not only cruise ships, but there's nowhere that we go and we're like, oh, man, where's the hip hop? You know,
right? Especially for Richard being like a full Caribbean man who only listens and I listen to a lot of soca.
I really only listen to like soca music for the most part, but I still appreciate all music, and I don't go out and be like, oh my god, where's the soca music? So sometimes they have none. and that's okay.
Rarely do we hear soca music.
Rare. Especially on Virgin? Never.
That's why we had to take the Super Soca cruise, and boy, did we hear some soca music.
We got our fix.
All right. Let's move on to the next question. So dining is like Disney with the different dining rooms and themes.
In a sense, but you don't. So the difference is you don't get a set time. Disney only does set time dining. There's no freestyle dining. You don't just get to pick your time. On Virgin, you log on the app and you make reservations to the different restaurants. And on a 7-night sailing, you can reserve, like, let's say you just want to do the Italian 2 days in a row, then go ahead and reserve it that way. You could fluctuate your time. You can have dinner at 9 o'clock. You can have dinner at 7 o'clock. It just depends on what
you don't have like a set
that
time
night. And I like that a lot because it is really unique. I should have mentioned that as a major positive, that you, based on the day. So we were in Cannes, France today. You know what? And we got on at so-and-so time. We're going to have dinner at 9 p.m. But some days I'm ready to eat dinner at 7. So let's go ahead and make a reservation for 7. And we'll have dinner at 7. So that's nice.
And if you feel like you don't have a reservation on Virgin Voyages, just go up to the restaurant. Just go up to it and say, hey, do you have a table for 2? And they may put you on a wait list.
They're usually not at full capacity Virgin. So with that said, there's usually some space to squeeze you in on many things on Virgin.
Moving on. Is it hard, as I hear, to get reservations on full sailings? No, it is not. One, because you can reserve your restaurants in advance before you
sail.
And like I said, even if you don't get what you want, go up. A lot of people switch out their restaurants. A lot of people don't even show up. Just go up to the restaurant. Always just go up to the head host and say, hey, do you have a table for 2, 3, whoever you're with? And they will get you where you need to sit. So don't get discouraged. Like I said before, don't get discouraged with what you don't have. Thank you, JB. I didn't see the full name.
Oh, I'm sorry. I took it out. Can't go back now.
Oh, okay. So I think it was JB something. I'm sorry.
The next question we're going to go to question number 3. Well, we hit the 2-hour mark. We're out of here, just so you know. Question number 3 is, well, do you know question number 1? Let me go back. Question number 1 is, what restaurant did we eat at on the very first night? Question number 2 is, what did we buy in Marseille, France? And question number 3 is, when we went to Monte Carlo, we went to a beach club to hang out, vibes, eat. What is the name of that beach club in Monte Carlo?
And I'll give you a hint. They have it in America.
They have one in Miami. That's a good hint for you. They got one in Santorini. They have one in Dubai. What is that beach club?
Yes.
No more hints.
Yeah, no more hints. Okay, back to the questions. Oh, thank you so much, Precious A.
Precious, thank you so much.
She says, hey, Rich and Jazz, finally catching a live. Can't wait to cruise on Virgin Voyage next year. We enjoy Royal Caribbean. Ready for a cruise with no kids allowed. Yes, girl. You're going to have a great time. You're going to have a great time. And thank you so much for that super chat.
Hit us up. Let us know when you're ready to book. We'll take care of you.
Absolutely.
Hopefully, Virgin Voyage, you could come on a group cruise. Would be even better. Absolutely. We appreciate you for that super chat.
Yes. Next question from Amelia Yellock. Can you guys do a Melanessi backpack, please?
Ooh.
See, that's kind of hard.
It's hard.
Like, it can be done. Absolutely.
I was looking at the string bags, but then a lot of the string bags.
Nobody wants a string bag.
That's what we were talking about with Addie and Terry. And Addie made a good point that a lot of them just look cheap. And we don't like cheap.
We don't do cheap.
Yeah, we don't like cheap looking, low quality. You know, we're all about high quality.
We want,
in all departments.
We want stuff that's nice.
Yeah, but I do like that idea. I would have to find the right one. What I thought about, just to put it out there, besides a backpack, is if I probably would do a sling bag first. I was looking at a sling bag and I was like, ooh.
Oh, you didn't tell me that one.
Yeah, I saw it one day and I was like, ooh, that would be fire.
Okay, Disney.
Yeah.
Since Disney got rid of this. Disney got rid of sling bags. Richard is bringing it on.
Right.
All right. Moving on. Does Norwegian Cruise Line really nickel and dime you?
Technically
not. Colinthia asks.
I would say not as bad as Carnival and Royal. Carnival and Royal will nickel and dime you like crazy. Carnival and Royal are the worst. Royal actually will nickel and dime you the same way like Carnival, but they charge you
Let's
more
talk
for
about
everything.
how we went on the Grandeur of the Seas, right? And we didn't realize that Royal did this. We were sitting at the pool and we didn't realize that the staff, the wait staff from the specialty dinings comes around like MSC, because I hated that they did this on MSC. Like they come around with a board and ask you, "Do you want to dine at the steakhouse tonight?" Like
And
they
we were
do that
like,
on
oh,
MSC.
this is not
I said
this is not high end.
Royal Caribbean does this. Like I was very like, it was such a turn off. I don't like that. Like let me come to you.
It feels budget cruise when you do that. So to answer your question,
Carnival doesn't even do that.
So with Norwegian, you can book with all these things included, like the drinks, the Wi-Fi, the specialty dining. You kind of choose how you want that package, but you pay for it up front, the gratuities and all that. So if you do it that way, which they call it, the free for everything and everything is free at sea and all that good stuff, whatever they name it, you do pay a little bit more, but when you get on board, you don't have to worry about all those expensive. And Virgin is pretty good. Celebrity does that. But Norwegian, to answer your question, I don't think they do nowhere near as bad as Royal and Carnival.
Next question from Shelby C. As she asks, does Virgin have plenty of allergy-friendly options or vegetarian or even vegan options? Now, Virgin are not vegetarians or vegans, but I remember speaking to a woman that was a vegan. She's a vegan chef. Remember that? She said that she wasn't that impressed with the menu. Now, she said that was out of her mouth because she's a vegan. Now, from someone like me who's a meat eater, I felt like there were a lot of vegetarian options.
But we're also not relying on that menu alone, so our opinion is probably not.
I would say way more so than any other cruise line, hands down.
It's pointed out pretty good on the menu. Vegetarian, gluten-free, all that stuff is identified on the menu, very clear. So that's a good thing.
I do have a client. Matter of fact, I do have a client that was vegan, and she said that she really enjoyed it, and she had a lot of options. So I did book someone that was a vegan that went on Virgin, and she enjoyed it. And so much so that she went back. Like she brought like a group of women back a couple months later.
Right.
Okay. So are we moving on to question number 4?
One more.
All right. One more question from Anna Q. You can buy a bottle of wine with your bar tab, right?
Yeah.
Yes, you can buy whatever you want.
That's what we did. It was our bar tab, I think, that we used the first night. And when we ordered wine, I'm not going to tell you where, because that's a question on the quiz tonight. But
yes,
it came out of our bar tab.
All right, so let's move on to question number 4.
Okay, so we're up to question number 4. Don't forget, you're going to email us at this email when you have all 5 answers, and then you will be in it to win it.
In it to win it.
So question number 1 was, what restaurant did we have dinner on the first night where we ordered that bottle of wine? Question number 2 is, what did we buy in Marseille, France? That is something that they're known for. That is in Jasmine's bathroom as we speak, next to the sink, she says. Question number 3 is, what beach club did we visit in Monte Carlo? We also gave you a hint that beach club is also in Miami, Santorini, Dubai, and some other places. Question number 4 is, what unique outfits did we find some guys wearing on Scarlet Night? On Scarlet Night, there were some guys that had some very unique outfits. And what were those outfits? How were they made? Give me something about it. It's in the video.
Yes. That's all we can really get.
That's all I can tell you. That's all I can tell you.
That's all we can really give, because if I say anything else, I'm going to give it away. There were some guys, they had on some unique outfits. It wasn't your typical outfit, but they made it work for Scarlet Night. And we were like, oh, I didn't think of that. Real cute.
Right.
All right. Moving on to the next question from the people in the chat. So do you have to reserve times for dining? You do.
You do.
You do have to reserve times for dining on Virgin Voyage. How do you guys deal with hard beds on Virgin? We just...
couple extra drinks in the night.
And we just
pass by the casino bar, get yourself something strong, and go to bed. Now, we're usually pretty tired, to be honest, so we end up sleeping pretty good anyway. But the beds are just not, truthfully, they're just not the most comfortable bed.
No, they're not. Next question is from Where the Harpers Play. All I want to know is, Rich, What app do you use to make your YouTube thumbnails? Because they're always fire. Oh,
I got a couple things that I do. Where's my phone? What do I do with my phone? Have you seen my phone?
give it. Give them one each.
So, go ahead to the next question.
I thought you was gonna show them the
I
thumb.
am.
Yeah.
Well, that's too bad. You have your own.
No, because it's dead. I want to watch it.
Put it to charge. Here. The road jack.
But I'm in your room.
Yeah, go where you need to.
I have a charger next to my bed.
Okay.
Okay.
So, in terms of apps, what I've used on apps is a app called. There's an app called Studio. There's an app called Superimpose X, and there's Canva, which is a Canva's on a computer. It's a website, and that's what I now use Canva the most. But that's what I've used between the three. Sometimes I'll be in and out, but those are the apps that I use.
Are there cruises that aren't inclusive? Because we talk about how inclusive they are. It's not the fact that they aren't inclusive. It's the fact that they. Nah, we lie. Royal Caribbean is not inclusive at the end of the day. Nah, they are. They are with the. I think with the staff. Yes.
So, I would say yes. There's cruises that's just not that inclusive, right? We've talked about it in the past, and maybe we take some heat for it. But Royal Caribbean ads, they don't have anyone of color on their ads. They're now. We've said it, and then we started seeing 1 or 2 sprinkle in now, but
yeah,
it's not a lot. Royal Caribbean's pretty bad.
When you see, you guys obviously watch. So because you're watching this right now, whenever you go on YouTube now, no matter what you watch, the ad of whatever you're watching is going to be a cruise ad.
But you can go on their Instagram account. You can go on their Facebook page, and you can look at the ads, and you determine that for yourself.
Right, determine that for
Because
yourself.
don't take this from us. We're talking about what we see in the ads, because the ads.
The proof is in the pudding.
What was pointed out by Robert Lee makes the most sense, and it just stuck in my head, is the cruise lines, like many businesses, they show you in their ads who they want to be in their stores, in their ships, in their restaurants, and all those things. And some cruise lines don't show you a very inclusive ad.
Royal Caribbean don't show you people that look like
Norwegian
me.
is not that inclusive either. Norwegian's okay.
No, Norwegian ain't showing you. Nobody look like
what I'm
me.
saying? So these are cruise lines that just don't show. If you go to Carnival, you will see every color, every ad. They actually try to they'll have a group, and everybody will be a different race. Disney is killing it with the inclusivity, and Virgin. So yes, there are cruises that are not that inclusive.
I agree. Here. Stand up for what's right.
Yeah, I mean, look, if we got.
At the end of the day, we already don't got it. We ain't got it. Listen, I'm not gonna sit up here and kiss nobody cruise line behind. If it is what it is.
Yeah.
So, all right. So
as a matter of fact, we have been on an ad for Virgin.
Oh yeah, we have.
In the test kitchen, yeah.
We have.
And we've been featured on Carnival's.
We have been featured
also
on Carnival's Instagram as well.
So, and their email.
And their email as well. Brandon Royce has been in Carnival's emails.
So that tells you a lot. And we've been hosted by Disney more than once. So.
Right, exactly. So there we go. Proof is in the pudding.
Proof is in the pudding. All right, we are going to go on to question number 5, the final question. Are we ready? Question number 5.
Yes, we're ready.
All right. Question number 1 was, what restaurant did we have dinner in on the very first night of our cruise on this Valiant Lady? Question number 2 is, what did we buy in Marseille, France?
Yeah.
Question number 3 is, what beach club did we visit while we were in Monte Carlo? Question number 4 is, what unique outfits did we find some guys wearing on Scarlet Night? Question number 5. Keyshawn fell asleep. He took a nice nap. It was beyond a nap. He had probably some of the best sleep he's had in a while, I guess, unless he sleeps like that all the time. When he woke up from his nap, what did he tell the people that he was doing? What did he say to them? That's question number 5. When you have all 5 questions, please email us at arichandjazzyfamily@gmail.com. If you have all 5 questions right, we are going to give you 5 minutes. And let's start the timer.
All right.
Is 5 minutes too long?
5 minutes is perfect.
Okay.
Jeez, how long do you think? I mean, give people
2
a chance to
seconds.
type. They there is a comment. Did we answer all the questions?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
All right. Clock starts now, guys.
All righty.
5 minutes.
Okay, so let's move on to the questions. Back to
Let
the
me
questions.
just see. Was there anything here? No. Okay. All right.
Packed and ready, Anna Q says. And shout out to everybody. I see your comments that are going on the 1.5. We have Alan Shea. We have Janicia, Leanne, Karen McCullers. We have a lot, and they're not here, clearly. You'll see, guys, next Thursday how many people is going on this. Alrighty. Here we go. Are the sailing itineraries for Virgin for May 2025 out yet? I don't believe
I'm
so.
not sure. I think they did have I thought they had the first quarter out though. So I'm not 100% sure about that. If they went up to May already.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Ken Hill, what's up, man? World America, July 2025. Prices are, in general, MSC, the prices are super, super reasonable for what you get. So in terms of, we talked about value for your money, MSC will give you good value for your money. The problem with MSC is their customer service sucks. Their customer service doesn't suck on the ground level.
Oh, you just made my skin boil right now.
With MSC is if you deal with your waiting staff, they're great. Housekeeping, they're great. Almost everyone
Bar
you
staff,
run into,
great.
Bar staff, almost everyone working on the ground level on MSC is great. But as you get into the supervisor plus roles, the communication and the customer service is horrific. It's one of the worst in the cruising industry.
Lord!
Every time you have to deal with, if you have an actual problem
technical
on MSC,
issues,
you will suffer.
I'm going through an issue right now, but I'm not going to say what it is. But I'm going through an issue right now, and they talking about, oh, the supervisor is going to call you back. It is day 2. If you have emailed me within the past 5 days about a quote for MSC and I did not respond, trust me, it's because of MSC. It's not because of me. And I am going to respond to you guys and let you know that I will respond to you whenever I get an answer from MSC. But they are doing me so dirty for what they're doing, and you know what you're doing.
So I've got to email out to their administrative team because their customer service is not a one-time thing. Overall, when you get to a higher level of needing something with MSC, their customer service, it just really sucks. It's just not good.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna make sure I point that out to them, including I'm trying to shoot an email to their CEO, whoever I need to. But it's tough. It's tough dealing with them, and it makes me not want to cruise with them because of even the experience that I had with them in the past.
I told him, I
while
said,
on board,
I'm bringing this big group, and this is what you do. This is what you do.
Yeah.
This is making me never want to do a group cruise with you guys ever again. But hopefully everything turns around for me to want to do another group cruise with them again, because they really are making me angry. But anyway, there was a question. You left the last person off.
No. I was just going to one of the comments.
Oh, okay. FYI, Jasmine, your skin is so pretty. Thank you so much, Latasha. I really pride myself on trying to keep a beautiful, clear, healthy skin and nice, even skin tone. I've even trying to get Richard. Well, we've been working, right?
Only
Richard,
one time.
no, Richard. Richard has always had great skin as well.
I'm a soap and water kind of person,
but
I really don't use a whole lot. I don't use any product.
But I use like a face cleaner.
I don't even use that. I just use soap and water.
I do use a face cleaner. But you know what's something? I'm not gonna sit up here and act like, you know how some people are like, well, what do you use for your skin? I will say I just have good skin from good genetics. To be honest with you, I don't really do
a lot of skin is genetics and hormones.
Yeah, I will say that. Like, I don't do anything extraordinary.
So that's something to think about.
My skin.
When people ask for tips on skincare,
a lot of these
gear, hair.
These people be gassing y'all,
When-
and then y'all. A lot of people just be writing
Yeah.
it down.
Don't
Don't-
get caught up in that.
Don't get caught up in
Because
it.
I could easily sell you a serum that will grow your hair, and me and you could be twins. I would be lying to you. It's genetics.
It's
and that's
genetics. Yeah, I do. Like my parents both have beautiful skin, but I do use a toner. I do use sunscreen.
You can do some things to help.
I do
right?
use a hyaluronic acid that I serum.
Acid?
Yeah, that's what it's called. Hyaluronic acid serum that I put on my face. I do use a toner. I do those things to
5 minutes is
upkeep
up.
my face. All right.
We are going to take a quick pause and go to. I'm going to start looking at these emails as you move on.
Oh, okay. Next question. Do you see Virgin embarking from New Orleans? I don't see it. I don't see it because they are still
It's
so
small,
new.
Even the other cruise lines don't put good ships there.
It's still so new. They have to be at their biggest ports.
Yeah.
If that ever happens, years.
It'll
from
be a
now.
while.
It'll be a while. It'll be a long while. When are these cruise? Thank you. That was a question from
Yeah, I'll let you
Florentine.
work on that.
Then we have a question. Did anybody actually answer the questions and email us?
All right, let's see. We got
And a
Harry
Q.
here. Well, he didn't answer the last question, so no. I'm just gonna do a slide.
Yeah.
Who's right?
When are these cruise lines going to start realizing that you have a huge following that will follow you almost anywhere?
Stanley and Letitia.
Thank you, Anna Q. I don't know. Sometimes we feel like we're the black sheep in this cruising YouTube vlogging thing. And I don't know if it's because I may say too much and I'm not a type of person that's just going to be like, everything's great. It's great. And I'm kissing butt just to get hosted, because at the end of the day, I work hard and I could pay for my cruises. You know what I'm saying? I do it. Who doesn't want to go for free? But at the same time, if I notice that you're not doing something that I don't like, I'm going to speak on it. Does it make me hate the cruise line? No. Y'all heard me speak badly about Royal Caribbean, but you just seen us on Royal Caribbean. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm still,
we just gave you a lot of negatives on Virgin, right? We told you we love Virgin.
Right, exactly. I didn't say that I hated Royal Caribbean, but I do notice that they don't have much diversity in their ads.
At the end of the day, we're going to point out what we see.
Right. We're going to point out what we see. And it is what it is. And I do feel like us as owners of a cruise company, besides us being YouTubers, we have shout out to Melanin SC that reached 70,000 members. Melanin SC has almost 71,000 members. We reached that just this past week. Melanin SC, it's growing rapidly every single day. And we have so many people of color who just truly love to cruise, or some people who truly never cruise and just interested, but they hear so much amazing stories and they just have been inspired to join Melanin at Sea to get more information so that they can go on their first cruise. It's such a powerful and amazing group that we run and that we created. And if you're not part of it, join us on Facebook or follow us on Instagram. It's really a dope group. We laugh. There's a lot of jokes in there. A lot of stuff that's like, oh, okay. A lot of stuff is out there, but truly we bring it all back into cruising. So, cruising is really, really what we love. We really love, that's our favorite way of vacationing, obviously. But I just don't understand. I don't understand. Everything happens in due time. Everything happens when it's supposed to happen. Some things don't happen at all, Yeah. So it is what it is. I'm just here for the ride, and I'm grateful. I'm grateful for where we are today. Like I said, I always tell you guys, if I never gained another subscriber, I'm grateful for you guys who sit here and watch us and watch our videos. Yeah, could we have way more views on our videos? Of course. Who doesn't? I mean, we put out these videos. Of course, we would love to have more views, but it is what it is. Like, we do our part. We put out our content. We're not blasting numbers like some of these people who just put out garbage. There's a lot of people who put out garbage, not in the cruising community, and just in general. A lot of people put out garbage and just blow up and have millions of YouTube subscribers. And here we are. We're sitting up here on a Friday night giving people tips and giving people valuable information to make their vacations better. Whereas they have YouTubers that people are millions of subscribers. They pay you no mind. I know people that don't even respond to people, don't even don't even do anything like on their channel. They just put the videos out. They simply just want their subscribers to just simply watch them. And that's it. No interaction, no nothing. And people love it and eat it up. And they love the abuse. So it's like, this is my night 3. Like, guys, I want you to realize how the reason why I said that I'm tired, and I don't like saying that I'm tired because I enjoy being here, but I am because this is night 3. We did 3 nights.
This is our 3rd live stream.
This is our 3rd live stream.
So we had a Zoom call for each live stream has been at least 2 hours long also. So we did one Zoom for our group cruise. We did one for our members only yesterday, and we're here tonight.
Yeah. So this is our 3rd live stream, and it you know, it's a lot, but I want to putting into work. I'm putting in the work because I want to show my audience, all 184 that are here, that we're dedicated to this, that we're appreciative of this. But even though a lot of you don't even receive that and even understand how dedicated Rich and I are to our channel, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people just be like, oh, whatever. Like, we are so dedicated, more dedicated than most people are to their channel. We put in the work, and it sometimes it is a slap in the face, but it is what it is. At the end of the day, we have to good days and bad days. And you know what I'm saying? YouTube is not about, and some people think like, we get a lot of messages. Hey, I want to start a YouTube channel. Great, go for it. But I want you to realize how hard it is to do this. I want you to realize that, your first video is going to do great. You're going to tell your friends and family that you have a YouTube channel. That second one, let's see how many people come to the second one and the third one and the fourth one. And then how you're going to feel about the second one and the third one and the fourth one when people start to dwindle off, because the people that actually know you in real life are not going to be your biggest supporters. You have to make those strangers and make people that you have. Most of you who are watching right now are complete strangers that never seen us before, don't even know Rich and I in person. You know what I'm saying? And but you guys are so invested. The support is unreal. Supportive of us. So, you know, there's been times like this, plenty of times I told Richard, yo, hang this up. I'm done. Like, I'm done. Right. But like someone like Alan been on live stream with us every day. Alan Shay have been with us. This is our third night together. Third night together. So we have everything happens. Yes, Karen is right. Everything happens in its own time. Your work will pay off and you'll be blessed beyond your wildest dreams. We can say we knew you when. And I hope from your lips to God's ears, Karen, we can say that. Where I could be like, imagine if I like 1 million subscribers where I'm just like, guys, we're selling our house and we're moving into a mansion. You know what I'm saying? Like, wait till that video drops. You know, so we are truly, truly blessed to be able to be at the point where we are. Like, I never would think that I'll be able to afford to even go on a cruise like once a month the way I am. You know what I'm saying? I would never think that I have 185 people sitting here chatting with me for 2 hours and 11 minutes on a Friday night and watching our vlogs and doing a survey on our thing. Wild. To take 11 cruises. We used to take 1 and we thought we were doing something. 1 or 2. When we took 2 a year, we were like, yeah. Big time. So, right. Yeah, we took 2 cruises last year. How about you? Right. I bet you would take none. Right. So, you know, it's very humbling. Gifts? The gifts are here. Okay. You have to announce the winner before we do the gifts. Okay, put your finger out. I'll tell you when to put your finger down. Is that how you're doing it? Yeah, I don't have time to write it out. So I'm just going to keep scrolling. And whenever you're ready, you drop your finger. There's 11 people in it. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. And the winner is? Oh, I want to read her answers. Make sure she's right. Okay. And the winner is and you have to be here and you only get a minute to claim your prize. Is Letitia Meadows. Congratulations. Letitia Meadows, you are you here? Are you here? First of all, I can't pull out the prize until we see if Letitia is here. If you don't shout out to Letitia, you get no gift. Karen McCullough says, I mean, real talk. Look at where you come from to now. I remember the nights during the pandemic. Oh, Rich was cutting off your nails. You remember? Crazy. Remember we used to have the hookah? Remember I used to curse people out like a dog? Remember that? Oh, there she is. Where? Yay! She is, let me tell you about. She is so deserving. So deserving. She watched all 700 and something of our videos. She watched every single one in the last couple of months. 2 months. She binge watched every single one and commented on every single video.
Wow, you picked.
I picked a good one.
I'm
She
happy
deserves.
with that pick.
She
I'm
deserves.
happy with that pick.
So of course it's Melon at Sea. It's a Valiant Lady. So you win a lovely Valiant Lady coffee cup with a beautiful, beautiful mermaid on it. We will be sending this to you. I believe I already have your address in my email.
Yeah, we got to send her a shirt.
So I would. Yeah, I already sent her a shirt.
Oh, you did? Okay.
You did get your shirt, right? I hope I sent it.
Did you get your shirt?
I think I sent it.
Oh, okay.
If I didn't, please say something. So this is your prize, the cute Valiant Lady cup. We will be sending that out to you. Thank you so much, Letitia. You are so supportive. And that's what we like to see. If you guys are going back on the vlogs and watching something from the past, leave a comment.
The only way we know you watched it is if you leave a comment. That's why.
Right. Yeah, just leave a comment. I mean, she was commenting. She said she did get it. Thank you. Well, you are getting this as well in the mail. I don't know if I'm gonna mail it tomorrow, but you're gonna get it.
It's yours.
It's yours. Okay.
So next, here's what we're gonna do. You have another gift, right?
Yes.
Okay, we have another gift. It will be for members only. So if your name is highlighted in green,
yes,
which most of the chat is highlighted in green right now. Most of you that are here right now are members. If you are a member, we have one question. You email us. We're gonna do the same thing. We'll give you 5 minutes. You email us. One of the members will win. You have to be a member only. You have to be here.
Do they have to know all 6 or just that one question?
Only this one question.
Oh, okay.
And the question is,
when we went in the vlogs for this series at the test kitchen, what was the best item that we ate on menu B? What was the best item that I loved and Richard loved?
And that is correct. It is an easy question. You know why? Because it pays to be a member.
Right.
It pays to be a member. You answer that simple question, shoot us an email as a member, and guess what? You're walking away with a prize just like that.
Who said we was giving out a free cruise, Ruthie?
How do you know we're not? Soon.
Maybe in the future. That's a goal of mine as well, to give out a cruise. But the way these views are viewing and the way y'all ain't liking and commenting, y'all gonna have to step it up for me to give out a free cruise, to be honest with you, okay? I remember binge watching your vlogs and it would be 3 a.m. After my comment, you commented within 5 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because Richard works and Richard is up late at night. So.
Sometimes we roll over in bed, respond to comments.
Yeah, we respond to comments. I respond to DMs. I try my best.
I didn't start the timer.
Oh, start the timer. Sorry, I had to come. The question is, once again, for the members only. You only have to answer this one question and you email it.
And you could join the membership right now and answer the question.
Here we go. What was the best menu item at Test Kitchen that we ate on this past series that we just did? What was the best menu off of the Test Kitchen's menu that we ate? That truly was like the only thing that I enjoyed in that vlog. Damn, I wish I had that right about now.
Oh man, I can go for that right now. Chat it up right now.
I need to go and buy that. You know, that would have been good on the. That's all I'm saying.
Come on now.
Stephanie June, aka Steph says, "Dang, I feel bad. I started watching from your first vid and on TV. I'm gonna start over on the phone. You could watch it on your TV and just pop up your phone and just leave a comment.
That's what people do.
Yeah. Thank you, though. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate that. Thank you. We appreciate your hard work. Thank you so much, Stephanie Johnson. Oops, I have to change my login. Shout out to Leanne Travel. What else are we doing?
That's it. I'm just waiting. I'm just watching who's already.
Do you guys have any questions that you want to answer? Because after this, we are gone.
Well, this is now Q&A.
This is Q&A.
Tell us
something. Ask us anything. Ask us any question, and if it's appropriate, I will answer it.
We got 3.5 minutes.
Yes, this is now your time, you guys, to ask it. If I skipped over a question, if I missed your question earlier, if I missed a comment that you want to comment again, go ahead and leave it right now. It's 187 of you here. I know there's 187 people that's actively watching this. If you're here, hello. If you're sleeping, wake up. Wake up. We still here. Remember that 5-hour live?
Yeah, one time we live streamed for 5 hours. And every time we tried to leave, someone would literally leave a super chat, mainly Kelly, and say, here's so and so, but you need to stay another half hour or something like that. And we just kept staying and staying. Well, I don't know why we agreed to those terms, but we did. And we stayed here for
That
5
was during the
hours.
lockdown. We had nothing else to do. Locked Rain said, Rich, how's the rum cake in Bimini?
I don't know. I didn't have it.
Oh, the rum cake that Virgin serves. We only been to Bimini one time. And that was on the first sail on a Virgin Voyage. We never been there again. And he didn't have, and when we did go, we didn't know. It was the first sailing.
Yeah,
we didn't know that they had food out there. So we ate before we left the ship. We ate before we left home.
Yeah. We missed out. We're gonna fix that soon.
I don't
Hopefully.
know. Yeah, hopefully.
We'll have it booked.
Our group cruise does not go to Bimini. So we won't be going then. I don't know when we're gonna be able to get back to Bimini. So I need to go back on the Scarlet Lady.
How many cruises have we been on?
That is a
so we
excellent
stopped
question.
counting a while back.
It's got to be in the 30s.
I think we're up. We got to be up to like 40 now.
It got to be in the 30s or 40s.
Yeah, I think we're up to about 40. But we need to write this down.
Yeah, we're gonna write it down.
We're gonna lose track. And
I was just telling my sister, because my sister was like, "Well, how?" She thought that Rainer Royce was platinum. I said, "No, Rainer Royce is not platinum, but I don't know."
Because we cruise all these cruise
but
lines.
yeah, Rainer Royce could have been platinum if we just would have stuck with Carnival. But we cruise so many different cruise lines.
We're platinum on Carnival, but the other cruise lines were not.
We're nowhere near anything.
Loyalty.
Well, Virgin Voyage were sea blazers, but
well, sea blazers only got you been on the first cruise. But
I don't know what.
I don't know.
I don't know.
To that question.
I don't know. We're gonna count it, and I need to count Rainer Royce cruises as well. Richard, do you have a seersucker suit?
I don't think so.
He doesn't. He does not have a seersucker suit, but that
would
be
the answers
nice.
to the 5 questions. Oh, okay.
Oh, that's great. Well, let's pick a winner for this. After we pick our member winner, and we'll go through the answers for the questions. Hi, I'm back.
Took a little nap.
Did you take a nap? Did you take a nap? From that trip to Europe, you and Addie had great outfits. Where do you shop? All over.
Everywhere.
TJ Maxx, Marshalls, wherever there is a sale, Ross, I'm there. Okay.
All the places.
If I go into the mall and I see something cute and it's on, I'm a sale queen. If it's on sale, I'm jumping into the store. I'm like, oh, Rich, that's cute. If I say I shop everywhere. There is no one particular store that I say, hey, I only shop at Fashion Nova. Like, actually, I never bought anything from Fashion Nova. I never bought anything for myself. I bought the Rainer Royce something. I bought you stuff from Fashion Nova. I don't think I actually owned anything personally for myself. I don't think I own anything from Fashion Nova.
Oh, time is
You know
up.
what store I really like? This store called Akira. Akira. They have some really cute stuff.
Okay, are we ready for the member?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Stephanie. And we'll come back to these comments before we finish. You gotta close your eyes. Look the other way.
Well, how do you know if the answer's right?
Well, once you click on it, then
okay. Where's the phone?
so you gotta feel up. Okay, that's the one. Okay. Yeah, you already opened up the email too, and that's the right answer.
That is the right answer.
And the winner is
Janicia Harris. The correct
Janicia,
answer is
here?
lamb chops. Yes, Janicia Harris, are you here? I know she's here. She's got to be here. Let's go back to the questions. I'm hoping to one day catch a group cruise. You guys are a whole vibe, and I love it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh, Janicia is here. Thank you so much. Janicia is here. I see her. Janicia Harris Bateman. Woo!
Congratulations.
Shout out to Janicia Harris Bateman.
What is her gift?
Her gift is...
Wait. Is she a member?
Yes, she's a member.
Yes, she's a member. Okay. Gotta make sure.
Yes, congratulations to you, Janicia. So your gift is...
Let's see. Oh, yeah, that was a nice one.
Valiant Lady tote bag with the Black Mermaid on it. So she's on the front, and then you got the mermaid on the back. This is cute. I actually have this for myself as well. I really like this tote bag, and it's a nice thick material.
Oh yeah.
Very cute. So I will.
So shoot us an email with your address. We might have it already. So you ordering something, but
She said, "Oh snap! That is so bomb. Thank you. You are welcome.
Yes.
I will be mailing this to you.
Thank you for paying
I
attention.
don't know about tomorrow.
Thank you for
Maybe
being
after
a
the
member.
cruise, but we'll see. I will. It's yours. I have it, and it's yours. So thank you. Email me your address. Thank you for being a member. Thank you for watching our vlogs. Thank you for paying attention. And guys, we do this every cruise series. I always buy a gift from every cruise that we go on, so that I can give away 2 gifts to our members. The more you buy, the more you subscribe. Not the more you buy, the more you subscribe.
Or the more you buy.
The more people that's on my channel. Listen, I want to be able to give away cruises. I do, but who can afford that? Okay, hello, I'm not rich. We maybe call rich and jazzy, but we're not actually really rich. So we're rich in other things, but we're not actually physically rich to be giving away cruises like that. So
Was the pool small on Scarlet?
yes, it's small.
Yes.
It's the same pool on all the ships,
Definitely.
and it is small. Out of all of our ships, which one is your favorite? They all the same.
All the same.
They all the same. There is no. If you guys are thinking like, hey, which Virgin ship should I take? It all depends on the itinerary. The ship is no different except for very small changes. If you've never been on Virgin, you would not notice the changes.
Hold on 1 sec.
Thank you so much, Terrence Shaw, for that super sticker. We are so appreciative of
Thank
you
you. We
for
really
sending
appreciate that.
Thank you. This used to show what the super sticker was. Oh, maybe when you put this out the way. Yes, he gave a thumbs up.
Thank you. We appreciate
Thank
that.
you. Thank you so much. What are your thoughts on the new Disney ship? I heard it's going to be larger than the Utopia. Oh, the not Utopia.
It's not going to
Icon.
be larger than Icon.
I don't think it's going to be larger than that. Are you talking about not the Treasure?
The Genting Dream.
The Genting Dream, the ship that they purchased.
Mm-hmm.
They haven't. Listen, Disney
We can't
is
wait
so,
to hear.
Disney's so secretive.
No one's going to leak it.
No one's going to give you anything. They're not going to give you anything when it comes. Listen, Disney, for all we know, it could be done. And then Disney says tomorrow. And then it's going to be sold out. Like, that's how much power Disney has. Like, they can literally be like, okay, the ship is done.
Wow.
It goes on sale tomorrow. And we start selling in December, which I highly doubt. But it's going to be sold out. These people are going to buy it. How do people join our membership?
Membership. So where there's the join button, where there's the subscribe button on the bottom, there's also a join button. You hit join. And usually on most of our regular videos, there's a link. Sometimes if it doesn't work on your phone for any reason, you may need to use another phone, a tablet, a computer, or something like that, just in case it doesn't work on there.
Catalina says, I'm a sale girl. I don't own Fashion Nova or Shein. I don't have anything against any of those stores. I just don't think that I ever purchased anything from them.
That is a cruise port we have never cruised out of.
Norfolk, Virginia. No.
Hopefully soon.
We never did. But I feel like do they only just have the magic? Hey, Edward Strand. I'm sorry so late. Good evening. Better late than never. Yeah. PayPal asks to add me as you add a contact. What?
They do that when you send something new sometimes, I think. Yeah. Well, add us, I guess.
If you feel like sending us money.
Or request money or something.
From now on, when I watch your vlogs, I'm going to start taking notes.
Yeah. Right? Use your little notepad on your phone.
Yeah, it's all the cruise series. We only do the gifts for the cruise series. So just yeah. We don't know what we don't know.
When you know we're getting to the end, go back and watch them so it's fresh in your head.
Right, exactly. When we be like, oh, this is the end of the cruise series, you go back and watch it fresh in your head. I'm scared of the Disney Treasure prices. Oh yeah, the price is gonna be pricing.
Oh yeah,
like it's definitely going to be pricing. So
thank you, Brittany.
Oh, thank you so much, Brittany. I appreciate that. Thank you. She said only the magic until 2025. Wow.
Oh, okay.
Speaking of small cruise ports, I do want to. I was just talking about this with my sister today. I do want to go back to. Is this Charlotte, North Carolina? Or
yeah, we got to go there.
No, it's not Charlotte. Charleston, South Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
We went and the Sunshine. I have to go on the Sunshine one more time.
At least, yeah.
I enjoyed the Sunshine.
The cruise director is great. The ship is great.
Yeah, it's a nice smaller ship.
The people getting on the ship are great. The cruisers, everything is it's a home run.
I enjoyed it. The guys that made their outfits were too funny. They did that. Yeah, they were cute, right? I watch every vlog and seriously never remember. It is definitely me. Oh my goodness. Well, it's okay. Next cruise series, you're in it to win it.
There you go.
Tanisha. Okay, guys. So
This brings us to the
this
end
is
of our
the end of our road. We've been
journey.
here for almost 2.5 hours. Sunshine is coming to Norfolk. Oh, that's where they're putting the sunshine in
Oh,
Norfolk,
okay.
Virginia in
It's like
2025.
a 10-hour ride from here.
I'm not driving to no
Yeah.
Virginia.
I'm good off that.
I'm good off of that as well. Yes, that is the one that flooded. I believe so. Yes.
Yeah.
And Charleston is drivable.
You should go.
Yes. You should go. Go for it. We enjoyed it. We haven't put out those vlogs yet, but we will.
It might not come out to New Year's because it was last New Year's.
we,
No,
have,
for real.
we have a lot of series to put out. And that just like keeps you guys around because you know that we have so much cruise series to just keep putting out. We have a lot that we are sleeping on. All right, guys. Speaking of sleep, it's about that time that we say good night to you all. Thank you all so much for watching this live, participating in the questions, the comments, and all that jazz. This was great. This was fun. And until next, we can't do next. Oh, the next live, we're going to be live on our group cruise.
We'll see you Thursday. We'll be live
Yes.
from New York City on the Carnival
Yes.
Venezia for our group cruise. Melon
Let's see,
FC
1.5, leaving out an N. Why?
So a lot of you here in the chat, we'll see you next week.
We'll see you
in
guys in
person.
person next week. Can't wait to see you guys. Travel to New York safe. Love you guys much.
Wait. Sorry, we can't leave answers to the question.
Oh.
Here we go. Question number 1. What restaurant did we eat dinner on the first night? Night is the key. Because I did get one answer saying that we went to the galley.
No.
So night. So
we had
that
it at
was
Extra Virgin.
What did we buy in Marseille, France?
Soap. We bought the lavender soap and the jasmine soap.
What's the beach club that we went to in Monte Carlo?
Nikki Beach.
What unique outfits did we find some guys wearing on Scarlet Night?
They took the blankets and they wrapped them up and made like toga dresses out of them. Real cute, real
Killed
creative.
it. Yeah.
Put some belts on them.
What did Keyshawn tell the people when he woke up?
It was all an act. I wasn't sleeping.
And we already said for the best item on Test Kitchen menu was the lamb chops.
The lamb chops. That's menu B. Menu B. All right, guys.
Well, some of you will see you Thursday.
Some of you will see you in person on Thursday. Some of you will see you in person on Wednesday if you're staying at the hotel. And thank you so much, guys. We appreciate you all. Until the next live, guys, continue to live.
Rich
and Jazzy
live.
live. Bye,
Bye,
guys.